Check, check, check.
Check, 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 check. What's up, guys? It's a Nice Guy Andy podcast. This is Nice Guy Andy here. We're here on a special Thursday. We usually go live on Wednesdays and Thursdays now. Got my co-host in the studio.
What's up? What's up?
We got Johnny Lee here. And special guest tonight, big flexer, Alexis Littlefoot.
What's up? What's good?
Having you here is good. Thank you
Hell
very much
yeah.
for coming.
Always.
Yeah, we've been trying to get you in here for a couple of weeks. You got a big
Got a big
match
match coming up.
Big match, big main event. You already know. The big flex
What's
is in
up,
the
Stephen
building.
Waits?
Let her talk. He'll be reading some messages
Okay.
too. So, what about the big match coming up?
October 1st, Ladies Night, Bar Brawl 4. Big flexer and a partner of my choosing versus Paige Jones.
Okay,
And
so
a partner of her choosing.
when are you deciding your partner?
It's already done.
Oh, you already know. You already know.
Yes, you already
it's
know.
a deal.
Okay.
Y'all just gonna have to wait and find out when she pulls
Oh,
up.
so we don't get the
That's
we don't
right.
get the exclusive.
Nah, no, it's
No, it's top secret.
it's top secret.
Oh, right. So top secret.
Same with Paige Jones.
There's
She's
a
got
lot
a
of-
partner too.
A lot of secrets going on around here lately.
No, but it's no secret that I'm going to win, like I did last time.
You've beat her. Have you beat her twice now, or
I beat her once.
once?
She got the fair one the first time, but
Okay.
I came back
Yeah, we was there.
and I showed up and I showed out like I said I was going to do.
We were right
That's
there.
right.
We were right there when that happened, and I was so impressed with you that I had
Hey,
to come up and start talking
She
to you.
won fair and square.
Yeah, it was fair and square.
I finessed it. It's okay.
Yeah, what the ref don't see
It's
don't
fair
count as
game.
cheating.
It's fair game.
Exactly.
Thanks for tuning in, Daniel Larson. Thanks for tuning in, Chris Blade and Donnie Green.
You guys, I'm sharing the
Yeah, that's right.
podcast right now on.
So tell me, Alexis, what was your biggest influence in becoming a professional wrestler?
My biggest influence. So I actually didn't know anything about wrestling. I thought it was a video game the whole time I was growing up. I used to play like SmackDown Here Comes the Pain with my little cousins on PlayStation. And so I went like years without knowing that it was an actual TV show that came on TV. And then I was flipping channels one day and John Cena was on the TV. And he was in his feud with JBL for the WWE Championship at the time. And that was it. Like, I was sold. And so I started tuning in every week.
So
just
John
for
Cena.
John Cena, like, really put me on. Like, I knew what wrestling was. I knew who The Rock was. I knew who Brock Lesnar was. But, again, I thought it was a video game. Like, I didn't know, like Tekken or something. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't know
Yeah.
that it was an actual TV show.
Understandable.
And so until I seen John Cena on TV, I was like, oh. And then he was so entertaining to me. He was coming out. He had the throwback jerseys on. He was fly. He was rapping. And that's what put me on.
You had those jorts too.
the
Yeah.
shorts, yeah.
John Cena's great. Like he's transitioned into an actor right now. Have you seen the Peacemaker
Yeah,
show?
I saw Peacemaker, yeah.
That was really cool.
That's
really
the
good.
that's the show that proved that John Cena can act. Because
Yeah.
before
I
that,
thought he could act in the Marine, but
Yeah.
maybe I was just,
I did too.
Hey.
hypnotized.
he
I
could
don't
act.
know.
He could act as Marine, but then people start trying to say he couldn't act afterwards. Well, now now he's got them all talking.
Yeah, Peacemaker was really good. I
It was
can't
really
wait.
funny, and he was really funny in that. He showed his comedic
Yeah.
chops in that.
He also
I can't wait
showed
to see season two.
he also showed that he could be a villain when he was in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
When he did that complete 180 from being a funny character to now
Yeah.
just a Terminator type.
Yeah, there's a clear difference. I remember that Suicide Squad movie, and I hated his character. And then I watched the show, and I'm like, I fucking love him. Like,
Yep,
but it's John Cena. I can't hate John Cena no matter what he does.
that's true.
If
We
he played
can't
in a
see
bad
him.
Movie, I would still watch it. I would still buy it.
Thanks for tuning in, Warrior Aaron and Sandy Shepard. So yeah, John Cena was a big influence for why he
John
got into
Cena was a
wrestling.
big influence, and then of course once I started watching, I got hit to everybody else, Trish Stratus, Victoria, those are like my two main female wrestlers that I will watch. Melina, Beth Phoenix. Because in that, I started like looking up, I was like 11, 12. I started looking up, like how do you become a wrestler? Like how do you get into the WWE? And of course I found like OVW because that was in my backyard. I'm from Lexington. So down the road, there's this, school that everybody goes to get into the WWE that was like super interesting to me. But of course, I'm a kid from the hood, like can't afford to go to wrestling school. So I went to college, graduated from UK, got a degree, and then finally I'm like, I'm gonna live my dream. So I started training October 2020, and I'm here.
The rest is history, as they would say.
History.
Thanks for tuning in, Fiji Wild Man.
Fiji Wild Man.
That's another great wrestler right there.
Yeah, we had Fiji Wild Man in here with Lady Inferno, and he's a completely deaf wrestler.
Yeah, I've heard of him actually.
Yeah, he's going to be back in here October the
6th. Yep.
And he's going to have a sign language person with him.
Yep.
This time, so he can actually talk to. He reads lips like really good.
Yeah, he does.
I feel like you got to, like, just to understand, like, the world going on around you, you still got to,
Yeah, and there used to be wrestlers that wouldn't even go up there and approach him because they thought they was unapproachable. Lady Inferno said, well, that's when she realized nobody was going up to him, so she went up to him, and the rest was history.
Yeah.
And I feel like people say that about me, too. Like, people feel like I'm unapproachable.
True.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? Because you're so beautiful? Is that why?
I guess, like, my looks intimidating or whatever, but...
Yeah.
Is it your dad or they really do?
I'm just cool, like, I don't, like, not a big drama person. I speak my mind, and a lot of people don't like that.
True.
I try to stay out the way, but I'm always on the scene. Like,
Yeah.
So,
That's
like,
true.
everybody knows me about, like, people I hang out with or just, like, being on the scene for so long, but...
I gotta tell you though, I'm looking forward to Bar Brawl
I am
for
too.
night 2.
I'm always looking forward to a fight.
That's right. Because that's what you get.
So your first, how many matches have you had so far?
I've had 3.
3, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one with you outside there, that was
That was the fair show.
that was the fair show.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was the first time you took on Paige.
That was my first Gen X show, yeah.
Okay, and you've been trained by
Larry D.
Larry D,
That's right.
the legendary Larry D.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm whooping up on his wife like that.
Oh man.
He put you up.
I don't
he
think
put
that
you
he
up to that.
expected it.
I feel like, Paige, she's a good competitor. I mean, she's been running things in Gen X for a long time. But,
Yeah,
it's called Gen X for a reason.
yeah.
That's
It's
right.
the next generation. It's about the new, and I'm what's new. I'm what's hot. So I'm coming to take that spot regardless.
That's true.
Exactly. Well, that's the best attitude to have about it.
Thanks for tuning in, Deja Wilkerson.
Deja,
That's your friend.
yeah, she's actually one of our trainees.
Okay.
Nice.
Deja. All right. We're gonna have you in here at some point, Deja. Get that.
Yep.
Put that work in.
Yeah.
We want to
Go
promote
through
it.
me eventually.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You heard that? You have to go through the big flexor eventually.
So you're a big influencer on Facebook, Instagram too, right?
Yeah, so Instagram and Twitter. I mainly I've been on social media since I was like high school.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That was the thing to do. Of course, MySpace, and then the rise of Facebook, and then Twitter came out when I was in like junior, senior year of high school, and I was the first one at my high school on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I just started connecting with people through there, and eventually became a brand just through Twitter.
Yeah.
And then, of course, wrestling Twitter is very popular. Internet wrestling communities, it's like super, super popular.
That's right.
I started selling like merchandise that was like based off like WWE's merch because I didn't think that they were making fly enough wrestling apparel for me to wear.
Okay.
Because I'm a fly dresser.
Yeah.
So I started making my own, and that blew up and went viral. And of course, Sasha Banks ended up wearing one of my shirts.
Wow.
And
Okay.
that
Oh,
blew up.
nice.
And so I started making merch before I wrestled.
Okay.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And I've
That's
seen
awesome.
that picture.
Yeah.
Could you post it?
I made a.
So how did she find you, or you found her? Or you asked her? or-
So we had mutual friends. My homegirl Stella, she used to be a makeup artist for WWE, and she was really tight with Sasha at the time.
Yeah.
And I sent one to her, and she wore it, and Sasha commented on the tweet of her wearing the shirt, and she was like, "I need that," and I was like, "I'll send you one for for sure."
Yeah, it's yours.
So I sent it to her. Her and Summer Rae and Stella, they went to like Vegas somewhere, and they all did a photo shoot in the shirt, and that went viral. And the rest is history.
That's awesome.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That is awesome.
I've seen on your Instagram you have a lot of stuff that you're promoting.
Yeah.
Is any products that you want to?
Yeah, I got a 50% off sale. AlexisLittlefoot.com/shop. All my merchandise right now is 50% off. I'm getting that Big Flexer merch geared up to drop in the fall. So I'm trying to clear out this fall inventory before.
Yeah, we need to get some merch in here.
Y'all hear that?
We've been so busy like producing the show and getting guests on that we've lacked in our.
That merch money is no joke.
Yeah, we lacked on
That's
our merch.
right.
But we're making it's like we got shirts, some shirts.
Yeah, we got shirts right now like this one.
Yeah.
I see your little air freshener here too. That's fine.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
personally made by a friend of mine, so I'm gonna hopefully have some made at some point.
Wow.
Yeah, I
It's
like
all
a lot
about building
of.
the brand.
I have a lot of artist friends. Like the picture here is a digital copy for my friend and Harmony Oaks. She did this and she did this. This isn't a print. This is she painted. She painted that. Yeah. So it's like she's just shout out to Harmony. If anybody want a painting, hit
What's
me
up, Bone Breaker?
Hit me up and we'll contact Harmony and she'll get. She doesn't charge near as much as she should. But,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love art. I got one of my homies. He paints, and so I always try to do like a super out of the box outfit for Mania Week. And this year I got a pair of like these baggy jeans or whatever, and had him paint. Actually, I have him on in this picture.
I loved your outfit you had in the fair, the little money.
Yeah, I
The
made
money
that.
stuff?
So I make my own gear.
That was
Yeah,
great.
that was awesome. That was like that's that picture of you.
So
Yeah.
he painted those, and it's
Oh,
all a bunch
wow.
of different like wrestling logos.
Nice.
And
Okay.
He did Biggie and Kofi on one side.
Oh wow. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course Razor.
I think we
Ramon
could
on the front.
find that on the Instagram here.
I think that we could
But,
show it off for people.
Yeah, I'm into art. One of my big homies is like super into art. He's a rapper, West Side Gun.
Oh,
Big
hell
wrestling
yeah.
fan. He actually rapped Daniel Garcia out to his match for the
Nice.
Pure Championship.
I saw that.
That's my big homie. That's my OG. Danny's a close friend of mine too. So I'm super proud. All my friends is out there doing it. That also is another big inspiration for me. Just seeing people that I'm close with and people that inspire me.
I'd feel proud too because they're making it good and they're all getting their brand out there. And what's not to be proud of?
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, Maddie the Fox. So tell me, Alexis, what's it like to build your brand?
It's hard. It's a lot of learning curves. It's a lot of ups and downs. A lot of money spent for real. But I've really just done what I like. Like I don't like. Anytime I'm doing like an Instagram collab or like a brand's approaching me to like promote products for them, like I'm never going to take on or get paid by something that I don't use myself or that I don't support. And if it don't make sense, why would I do it?
Exactly.
But really, like my brand is just like fly, flashy, like cool. Of course, sneakers, because I wear sneakers, in everyday life and in the ring. But yeah,
Exactly. It's all about the hustle.
yeah, it's all about the hustle. It's all about grinding, being a boss. No pun intended.
So with that picture on Instagram that you was talking about?
Yeah,
Oh, where did
That's a good picture.
yeah.
I tell you what, sometimes art is the best form of flattery too.
Yeah.
I do know that my favorite thing about the New Day is that they always come up with these new designs, but are based on things that they love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
and the Viking Raiders. Those cats really impressed me recently because now they're no longer just the Vince McMahon's pet projects. They're now showing that they can be fierce.
Yeah.
But I think that my favorite thing is coming up, and that's going to be Night 2 Bar Brawl 4.
Absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
you're inside the main event.
I'm the main event. I've always been the main event, even when I'm not.
That's
the main
right.
Event, though, so.
It's inside your name, too.
The big flexer.
That's right.
I can't get it to come up, but I was so impressed with you when I first saw you come out of you came out of the thing. I was like, oh my God, look at what they have discovered.
Yeah. But really, they didn't discover me. I already knew I had it in me. I knew, like, even before I took a bump, like, I knew I had, I'm entertaining. I know that's really, like, a big part of it. Like,
Yes, she did, Leon
to
Lexington.
be an entertainer, it's like, I mean, you can learn the moves.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can
That's
do the
true.
spots, but, like, can you entertain?
Yeah, can you work the
And
crowd?
a lot of people can't do that.
Yeah.
Leon Lexington that's tuned in, he said, did she say she knows West Side Gun?
Yes, that's my OG.
That's right, Leon.
Leon's a big hip hop fan. He's a
He
big hip hop fan.
actually, I was like $500 out from paying off my wrestling school tuition, and he actually gave me the last $500.
Oh,
wow.
nice.
Wrestling school, yeah.
That shows what kind of man he is.
For me, I actually met him by accident. I had never even listened to his music. I met him WrestleMania weekend in New York, 2019. So Wale, the rapper Wale, he does a big event every weekend or every WrestleMania weekend called Wale Mania, and
Yeah.
a lot of
Nice.
celebrities come, or a lot of artists come and perform. A lot of wrestlers come through and hang out, and it's just like a big party. Really, to me, it's like a big family reunion because, like, I'm close with a lot of people inside WWE, and then also I'm close with a lot of entertainers, rappers, that are popular. So it's always like a big uniting family reunion to me than a party.
Hell yeah. And James Dean's tuning up. What's up, James Dean?
What's up, James Dean?
But yeah, you know almost everyone.
Yeah, I know anybody that's anybody.
That's right,
Anybody
because
that's
you're the big
anybody know
flexer.
me. So, yeah.
Plus, they're lucky because they got to meet the big flexer.
I mean, I'm lucky to make some of the connections that I've made, too. That was a big part of me branding myself and me networking. The big part of social media is always networking and meeting
That's
new
right.
people and going out. So I would just, like, literally spend my last dime and go to the big shows and network and meet people
Yeah.
to help constantly grow my
Networking
brand. But
is-
also locally, like, all of my friends locally, they do music or they do cool shit. So, like, I've always had, my finger on the pulse of what's going on and what's hot. So, of
Yeah.
course.
Who's hot in Lexington?
So my homie Jack Harlow, he's not from Lexington, but
Yeah. Well, Jock Harlow's huge.
yeah,
Yes.
he's on tour right now with some more of my homies, the homies, the City Girls. They are all on tour right now, and I'm super proud of Jack. I knew Jack when he was like literally like trying to figure it out,
Yeah.
grinding, hustling. Like I just attract people that hustle and people that are motivated.
Yeah.
Jay Ellie, Els Bentley is a rapper that's from Lexington that's real dope. Like if you don't know who he is, you need to check him out. It's Els Bentley.
Els Bentley.
Yeah,
Maybe you can give me
ELZ.
some of these names when you.
I know Els Bentley.
And we'll maybe try to have them on the show.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Shout out to my homie Els. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people. Westside Gun makes really good music. Like I said, I didn't even know his music before I met him.
Yeah.
And I got to know him because he super loves wrestling. Like somebody that loves wrestling that's
Yeah.
like not in the business but is always there.
Yeah.
Is Westside Gun. Like always. He don't miss a big pay-per-view. Any of the regular shows he comes to, if he can, if it's in his area, he's pulling up, and he's always buying that front row ticket.
Yeah.
That's right.
So is he around here?
He's from Buffalo, New York.
Oh, okay. Can you get him in here on the show?
Maybe.
Well,
She
cool.
might be a
We might
thing.
change the name to Nice Girl Alexis
I'm not
podcast.
Hey,
Hey, I'm not nice either. Just you know, it's
It
like
just rings.
it's like calling a big guy tiny. You know.
Yeah.
yeah, it just rings nice.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So I actually got the name from a gangster character that there was a movie called Reservoir Dogs,
Yeah.
and you know Reservoir Dogs?
It's like the dudes in like the Men in Black type suits,
Uh-huh.
like Mr. Pink,
Yep.
all that.
Yep.
So,
I ain't never seen a movie about it.
so
I've
Chris
never-
Penn played Nice Guy Eddie, and for years I thought it was Nice Guy Andy, so I wouldn't use it. Like, and then a few of my friends, I didn't have the beard. I kind of looked like Chris Penn a little bit, so the guys like they start call, and I was bartending, and they started calling me Nice Guy Andy, and this is like 5 or 6 years ago. So that's where I got the name, and I always loved it, you know, because I'm a big Quentin Tarantino fan. So that's where I got the Nice Guy Andy podcast name.
it
from.
works.
And we started the podcast in my basement, right at COVID. Right before COVID, I was a big podcast fan, real huge. Me and my son Leon Lexington, and he's like, get us some podcast equipment. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get us some podcast equipment. So I bought the podcast equipment, and I was like, I don't know what the hell to do with this. So I set it all up. I figured out how to use it. I figured out how to stream. And then I'm like, what am I going to do? And my son was like, let's just watch wrestling. Let's just start watching wrestling, and we'll do reaction show. So we started doing that, and it just people just started watching it, started picking up. And so I moved to another studio with my and they wanted to use my studio as a break room for this other place that I was. So I ended up getting this place. So we've been here about close to a year now. So, and then we started doing the every Wednesday night show, and now we get so many people want to be on the show that we're doing Wednesdays and Thursdays. You know, just happened that the guy that was booked for this show canceled,
Yep.
and you were like, yeah, I asked you, and you finally like read my message
I had
after
a lot
like
going on this
4
week.
weeks.
I had to find a partner
Hey.
for
Oh,
my
I understand.
That's
I understand
true.
completely. That's
That's
why-
why cost to make.
That's why I message a person, and then I'm like, they'll get back with me at some
Yeah.
point. You know, they'll hear about the podcast, and I'm like, oh, I want to go on there. So,
Days just said West Side Guns, SummerSlam '88, great song.
Yeah.
yeah.
He makes a lot of music that's inspired by wrestling, or like he'll do like dope little like nuances about
Yeah.
wrestling in his music, but also it's like some of his songs are named after like pay-per-views or wrestling. Like he has a song called
Nice.
Danhausen.
Danhausen's going to be in
I'll
town.
check that out.
Like,
Yeah, he's
this
at
weekend,
the
I think.
con.
Yep.
Yeah.
September
Yeah.
18th.
yeah, he's going to be in this weekend. He's going to be in
That's what's up.
town. Yeah.
Yeah, it really
I
is.
wish-
Another person that, like,
I wish I can
social
get him in
media,
here. I wish I can
like,
get him in
blew them
here.
up. Yeah.
I wish I could get him in here. Maybe I've actually messaged him, and maybe he'll get back with me. I don't know.
Hopefully.
I messaged him too.
Like, like I get so lucky with people message me back. Like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" So like we had Enzo in a couple shows ago on a Saturday, and we're our new sponsor, New South Wrestling, brought him into town, and they were like, "Let's just bring him on we'll bring him on the show," and I was like, hey, that's great. Like, so it just kind of fell in my lap that he was here, and I had like less than a week to prepare for him.
Yeah.
So, but he came in and he busted a freestyle for us. Really interesting guy. I wish he was more talkative. Like, he was real talkative, but I wish he was more conversational.
Yeah.
But he was
He
tired.
was a nice
and-
guy.
He was tired, and he had to get out of town, and I think he was scared of Cal Maggard too. So, so he had a
Hey, what you-
match. I would be scared of Cal Maggard too.
yeah, wouldn't you be scared
Cal
with guys?
Maggard was in here yesterday, and Cal Maggard is this.
Dude.
He is this big.
Oh my
I
God!
swear he
I
made that
thought-
sign look small.
Yeah, he's. I thought I was a pretty big guy, but he's huge. Like, he was sitting in that seat, and he was like towering over me. I had to adjust the mic up for him. Yeah, he's a great.
He made this
great
man
guy.
scared.
He was a great guy. I wasn't scared, but he was a great guy. He's the biggest heel like we've had
He
in
didn't
here.
scare you.
Biggest star. He didn't scare. He scared Fandito, but he scared me. But he was, everybody loves me, so
Everybody always loves you.
yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, Maxwell McMasters.
Oh, that's Big Chaos, ain't it?
Yep.
No, who is that?
That's Maxwell McMasters.
Yeah, but he's a he's a
Yeah.
wrestler though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going under his alias, I guess.
That's his name, I think, in TSW too.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's the guy that moved from Florida. He's in the Brotherhood. Yeah, he talks to me all the time. So what else you got going on?
I'm working.
You got
I'm
you said you
trying
got
to
a
get on these matches booked.
you said you got a web show coming up.
Yes, I got a web show coming out November. It's
Where's
called
it? What's it going to
Dropkick.
be on?
It's going to be on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hey,
you
you
trying to
just
get
said-
your subscriptions up on YouTube?
Yeah, so it's through it's through the Public Enemies podcast. They are a pretty big podcast.
Are they here around town?
No, they're mainly online out West Coast.
Okay.
But they're a few of my homies, and they do a real dope show. I've been on their show once and trying to work out coming back again on their show. But my homie Graham, I just threw the idea. I had an idea for it for like a few years, and I kind of sat on it just through like the people that I know are so fly.
they're gonna produce it for you, or
So yeah, so it's gonna be on pretty much on all their channels. And
Heck
they're
yeah.
gonna, you know,
Hell yeah.
executive producer.
we didn't
for
know
me.
you was this big of a star.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we're
have-
learning a
I'm
lot.
gonna have some stars on there. It's gonna be in seasons.
Yeah.
So every season's gonna be like 8 episodes, and I've already started planning for like my WrestleMania episodes.
Who's gonna be your first guest?
I haven't contacted them yet, but
Yeah.
Tasha Steeles is on my plans. Big
Okay.
Swell's on my plans. I got a lot of tricks up my sleeve. I'm very, very well connected.
Okay,
So
okay.
I got some people that are you definitely gonna want to see.
We might get you to start booking this.
That's
show.
right. We just might.
Try to.
Yeah, we'll put you to work.
Deja says, "What's Big Flex's dream match?"
I'm sorry.
Your dream match.
Your
Big-
dream
My
match.
dream match. Really. Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks.
probably.
Yeah, well,
That'd
you know,
be great.
I think the first time one of the first times I talked to
Yeah.
you, I was like, "You're just as pretty as Sasha Banks." I told you. I thought
Yeah.
you was that you have that kind of. To me, you have that kind of star like presence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like potentially it can be bigger than life. Like I see myself in that position already, and I feel like
Yeah, yeah.
that is.
You just got to
dangerous
put
in
yourself
itself.
in that, like you
Yeah.
said, just you got to see yourself in that position, and you got to be that. And if you
That's
can
right.
be that, then it'll
Yeah.
come for you. It'll happen.
I have I like I said, I'm not scared of anything. So like, I think the sky's the limit for that. But Sasha Banks, just because like we're pretty much similar size.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be dope. She really is also too somebody that really inspired me, because when she came in, she was like super smaller girl.
Yeah.
And people.
She's
like,
tiny. You're tiny.
She is
skinny
tiny.
Girls like can't wrestle. I don't understand that mindset. Of,
No, no.
everybody's got to be jacked up, but that's
The
that's
women
not
steal
true.
the shows all the time.
Hell
The
yeah,
women
they
steal
do.
shows all the
Yeah.
time. And like we've been saying that ever since we started doing this podcast. We'll be watching the pay-per-views and be like, "What's your favorite match?" And like the women steal the shows.
Every time. Every time.
Hell yeah, they do.
Especially WWE, every main event, every time. I think that they should have way more women matches. I think they should have a pay-per-view
They
every
should.
year that's a women's
They
pay-per-view.
definitely need to run the all women's pay per view back. But
Yep, the
Generation
Evolution.
Next has already got that on lock. The
Yeah.
women are gonna
You
steal
damn
the
straight.
show.
I'm so impressed with those guys down there for doing that, because like I've told you before on the when we were talking here before the show, that I have like 50%, almost 50% of this podcast fans are women, and they always asking, "Where's the women? Where's the women?" And Kentucky wrestling doesn't have a lot of women, and I
That's true.
hope that that changes. And if Gen Next keeps doing this show, then we'll get some more Kentucky female wrestlers.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, Jeremiah Walden.
Sure. I think, it's a 2-night weekend, which is super big for us. And also, too, it's like you got all men on the first show
Yeah.
and all women on the very next show. Like,
Yeah.
that's going to be crazy in itself.
Yeah.
Of, like, seeing how it's a little bit of a competition.
I think
to
the
me.
women should be
It
first.
really is.
Nah, I feel
No.
like I wanna see what they come up with, knowing that the women are after them. They definitely can set the tone, but I feel like
I feel like
Those-
the women.
that-
about us.
Some of the best
going
wrestling around right now is Gen X Pro Wrestling. I'm just telling you.
That's
When we
right.
go down there to those Brawl Brawl 3 was so exciting. Like every guy that comes out and every woman that comes out to wrestle, the excitement is blown out of the world. Like when Larry comes out and does his match, he blows the place up. Everybody in there is cheering for him, Larry, and then like it just sets the tone for the whole
true.
night, and then like the whole place is blown up. Like everybody's yelling and the crowd's just and those guys down there are so nice to me. They let me like get right up close to the match and film some stuff. Those guys are great down there, and they
really are.
And they have a great podcast going on down there. It's called
Max and the mic.
Me, Max, and a Mic. It's a great podcast, guys. If y'all are out there and if y'all are fans of us,
And they just released episode 5.
please be fans of them. You can be fans of both of us. Like I always say, when you go to Vegas, there's a casino next to casino, so you don't have to be like you don't have to be. A podcast. You can be a fan of that podcast. You can be a fan of this podcast.
And speaking
You
of
can be
Larry
a-
D,
Yeah, like New South Wrestling is one of our sponsors. Anthony Presley is a close friend of mine, but I still go down to Generation X Pro Wrestling every time they have Bar
So do
Brawl,
I.
and Johnny does too. And Anthony, he would be down there too if he didn't have his kids. If he could bring his kids, he has his kids all the time. So it's 21 and up. The bar, we're having drinks. Everybody's cool. Everybody's having fun.
and the after party is lit every time.
That's the thing, like that's
Bandito's
so
dancing.
It's so different for the area. Like no other promotion. Is
No,
doing
nobody's
that.
doing that. It's
That's
genius. It's genius, guys. Y'all are
really-
genius
and it's
down
like
there.
You get to after party with the stars of the show. It's
Yeah.
That's right, especially
Yeah.
Jay Money because he
Yeah.
brings the energy.
Jay
Yeah.
Money's there. I can't wait to see what he's gonna do.
Jay Money's
Me
taking
either.
on Gaston LaRue.
Gaston
Gaston LaRue.
He's been gone for a minute, so I don't know.
That's
but
true.
Gaston he was on this podcast. He is a hell of a wrestler. He really is. He deserves.
Yes.
He has been fighting for that championship so long. He deserves it. And another guy that got down there that I'm so impressed with, and I love to watch wrestle anytime he wrestles, Drew Dillinger is a maniac.
Hell yes.
He is a crazy maniac, and he is so good at what he does. And then they have Franklin Bernard is just a crazy character. And you got people like Kellen Craven down there. I think Gary Gandy's going to be down there this week. And you're going to have one of our close friends at the podcast here, Adrian Alexander's taking on somebody. I don't go here.
He's taking on Kellen Graven.
I'm always a Adrian fan, so Adrian's awesome. He's going to be on the show on the 28th. He's got a big announcement. He's going to be
Yep.
yeah. So on the 28th, he's got a big announcement, guys.
Speaking of that, didn't our anonymous emailer send you
we
something?
did get a email earlier, and I probably will need to play that at some point.
I'm scared.
Oh, don't worry. I don't think that's attacking you. I think that it's something that none of us could predict because last night it was played too because they sent it to him and we were like, what is that ticking noise? The fans are like, whoa, there's ticking sound. We're like, where's that ticking sound come from? And he's like, wait, guys. Email got sent to us anonymously. He played the video and it said coming soon. Yes, and we got a question for you, Alexis.
Let's go.
Chris Blaze says, what is it like training with Larry D? Is it intense to work out?
Man, it's definitely gonna put you to the test. There's been days where hard work for sure. It's not easy at all. But the thing I love about Larry and Max, who's also one of my coaches there too, is just that like they're so motivating. Like They want you to win. Like they really want you to succeed in this business, and they give you the tools. You know, Larry's got over 20 years in this business, and Max got a lot of time in this business as well. And Max is really like somebody I look to for like character, because he really does have that.
Max
energy.
is so funny.
He
He's so
impressed
Got that
entertaining.
energy that's like, I see him out and work a match. My very first time we went to middle of nowhere, Tennessee, and I watched him work this like super old cat, and they didn't do much of nothing, but they had that crowd on the, like on their fingertips.
Yes.
That's really what I already knew that I was really good character wise, but like they definitely give you the tools to really succeed, and
Max
it is grueling. It's time consuming.
On the mic, Max is
there.
a genius. He is
Yeah.
a genius. He, you know, Larry D's on that podcast with him, but Max is like, he's so smooth. He's just like, he can change his character anytime he wants
When I send
to.
him my promos, I'm always asking like, how you what do you think about it? Like how how you feel.
You got the
Like,
inside. Please get Max on the show. You got the inside
Because
tips.
we'd love to
I keep
have.
I've asked him. He
Oh,
keeps
I can
big
do
timing
that.
me. He keeps big timing me. Keeps asking for money, and I'm like,
Hey,
I don't
like-
got no
hey,
budget,
like-
Max. I don't got a budget. Come
Hey,
on,
like
man.
100 an hour.
I'm like, Max, come on, man. Come on.
It might be worth it for him though.
Yeah,
So
it
if you
would
a
be.
Show, no matter if it's
He's
you know,
great.
on a mic or in the middle of the ring on a mic, like Max Led is like literally like I look to him like I said, when I send him my promos for the Gen X stuff, I'm like, you know, my next message is tell me what you think about it. Like I always am looking to him for critiques on that.
I tried to message him and ask him stuff too, and he just plays off like he don't hear me. I don't know if Max likes me or not, but please like me, Max. Like
We
I'm
love you,
a big
Max.
fan. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of those guys down there. I really am.
Yeah, but it's I wouldn't want to train anywhere else.
Exactly, because Max Slade knows how to command the audience.
They got a big fantasy thing coming up. What is it? Fantasy like you can ask you can pay them like $100 I think for 2 days. You can come in and
So they do a camp every year.
yeah,
But this year they're doing it a little bit different, and it's gonna be like
it's gonna be like a show.
kind of like a talent evaluation. So like, you know, Max got that like character. He always like when we do those.
I think me and
he's always-
Fandito might be going to that. What do you think, Fandito? I mean, what do you think, Johnny? You think Fandito?
Might.
Fandito might be good.
And then Larry, he's got that Impact experience, so he can really tell you like how it is.
And NWA, he's been wrestling for
he's been
NWA a lot too, like
recently,
lately.
but like anytime you can soak in that like TV based knowledge, because that's like very rare to come
Especially.
Yeah, he was the New South Wrestling champion for a long time.
Well,
I think it was a fluke loss that he lost the
yeah,
championship.
he lost to Jordan Cage because Jordan Cage used the fact that Paige was on the corner, and
Yeah.
as soon as Larry went to go hit
Punch.
Jordan,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan came out with and he's going to be a great champion for us. So
yeah, but he was getting beaten up that whole match,
Yeah.
and then that moment happened.
Yeah.
He got that title though.
Yeah, he
That's
got the
all that
title.
matters, I guess.
I hope to have him on the show at some point.
Thanks for
But,
tuning in, Bobby Blade.
I do have this, guys. I do have this little anonymous email that sent me this little video. So I'm gonna play this. Hold on.
Give him a minute. Technical difficulties. Give him a minute. Technical difficulties.
There's like a little delay, so. All right,
Yep.
guys. I was
That
was
was-
asked to play that, and they tell me on the 28th of October, well, September, we will.
2 weeks.
Yep. In 2 weeks.
They tell me on the 28th of October. Yeah, we will. In 2 weeks, they'll let us know.
We'll know what's going on.
I don't know if it has anything to do with Adrian being on the show. I don't know, but Maybe.
It's
maybe
something
not.
big, probably.
I
Because
hope it's not that nobody's going to attack Adrian while he's in the studio. But
I mean,
Uh-oh.
that could be
That sounds
something
like
saying.
a setup.
Yeah, because it said coming soon.
well, maybe. Let me see. I don't know if it played. Let me see. Let's play it one more time.
True.
Hold on. Let's play it one more time because I don't think I actually got to.
Play it on the feed. Get ready, guys, because our anonymous. Here we go.
Let's play it one more time.
Get ready, guys, because our anonymous. Here it comes. Here we go.
I guess it did. It didn't play.
Nope.
What is? Okay, I got it going now.
There we go.
There we go now.
Pay attention, guys. We don't know what this is about. There we go. Thanks for tuning in, Jackson Breeze. Pay attention, guys. We don't know what this is about. Thanks for tuning in, Jackson Breeze. Coming soon. We have no idea what that's about either, guys.
I lost the feed somehow.
We have no idea what that's about either, guys. Dang it, anonymous emailer. Hey, you sent a video, and now the feed has become this black void. Dang it, anonymous emailer.
There we go. We're back.
There we go. Sent a video. He saved the day.
I saved the day.
Hey, Fandale would appreciate that. But he's not here, so. There we go. He saved the day. But yeah, that was something that was sent to Andy today. We played it yesterday too.
They're sending it to me every day.
Yeah, they're basically reminding Andy.
Countdown.
Yeah, that TikTok, that ticking sound is definitely a countdown. We don't know if it means that they're coming to attack Adrian or what, but it's saying at the end of it, it says coming soon. We don't know what that means. But I definitely am looking forward to October 1st, Bar Brawl 4, Night 2.
Night 2.
Night 2.
No,
And the ladies are going to steal the show.
Night. It's gonna be the
So,
best night.
who's on the card of that? Do you know?
Savannah Sweets.
Oh, my girl.
Who's
Me,
she
Big
take?
Flexer.
Who's Santa
That's right.
taking on?
I can't remember.
You don't know.
I'm on the flyer. The
Yeah,
Big Flexer
you just been
star
worried
of the
about
show,
you.
And I'm worried about what I'm
I
coming
can
to
show
do,
you.
'cause when I worry about somebody else, that's when you take the eye off the prize.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, I'm
You got to
focused
always
on
keep
Paige
your eye.
Jones, and I'm focused on who she's gonna bring, because I don't know who she's bringing either.
Yeah.
And she don't know who I'm bringing.
Yeah. You can't tell us.
No.
I can tell you
We're
who's on
trying.
the
We're
card.
trying, guys.
Spoil the show. If I
Yeah.
spoil the show, no, I can't spoil the
Somebody
show.
we know.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. But I can't tell
Sasha
you.
Banks, maybe. Huh?
I can't
know
tell.
a few bosses.
I can't tell you who's gonna be on card though. It's gonna be Breezy versus
Breezy's on
Riley Matthews. Know her? That's a great name. She was on Raw. Big Mama versus Lexi Green. Then you got yours truly, Big Flexer, and her partner of her choosing versus Paige Jones and Paige Jones's mystery partner. And finally, we got Loca Flora versus Thunder Kitty.
Yeah.
And after that, we got Ella versus Jack Stinger. And that's going to be for the NWF Women's Revolution Championship.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
be
Where's that
excited.
out of? Where's that championship out of?
NWF, they're in Ohio.
In Ohio. Okay. And then the main event is a tag team, women's
Yep.
tag team. You with a
Partner of my choice.
partner of your choice.
Yep.
And
Don't try to
Paige.
catch me up. Don't keep asking.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop that name.
She ain't going to drop no names, trust me.
Hey.
She got it closely guarded. It's a big secret.
Maybe Sasha Banks. You never know.
She's
Hey.
free right now. I
She
think.
is free, yeah, right
Big
now.
price, though.
I mean, that's also Trinity Fatu is also free too.
Yeah.
Just putting that out
Yeah.
there.
Uh-oh.
That's Naomi.
Damn.
You never know.
love her.
Never go, guys. I guess you gotta get down there and to Bar
better
Brawl
get
in
your ass down
Cynthiana at Legends Bar and Events.
I'm telling y'all, guys, if y'all miss it, you're doing yourself a disservice. Because let me tell you, Barbara 1, 2, and 3 put on the best show, and Barbara 4 is going to outdo them all.
Listen.
We will be there. The Nice Guy Andy podcast will be there. We will be covering it. We will let you guys know afterwards who all won, and we'll be there.
Oh, a special announcement yet by our guy, Leon Lexington. He said, Alexis Littlefoot is in the running for Kentucky Wrestler of the Year for the Nice Guy Andy Awards.
Oh,
Just want y'all
wow.
to announce it.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
You might get an
I'm
award.
winning awards already. That's what I'm telling you.
That's
guys.
right.
I
I'm
know,
the big
right?
flexer.
I know.
I told you she's the big flexer.
You need to tell Max and them down there that they need a female women's championship belt down
Oh,
there.
they know they.
And I can
they
help
have
'em
a
out. I can help
champion-
'em out.
They have a champion on their hands. Like,
Cause let me tell
Of
you,
course
a
they do.
star.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
they-
are a star.
Yeah.
It's inside the name, the big flexer. You are Flexington's best.
Flexington.
I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. I'm trying to put my city on the map. you
That's
know?
right.
Lexington.
Lexington has always been a city I feel like people try to downplay. 'cause
Exactly.
It's like, Big Brother in comparison to Louisville. That's so
Lexington's
metro,
beautiful.
but
It is beautiful.
I love where I'm from. I love Lexington, and that's why I put the city in my name. I put my name in the city. Like I wanted to tie in Lexington to whatever I do, and I want to put on for Lexington in a different way. Like
Yeah.
all of my friends see it because, like I said, they do music and they big stars, and they understand like when your city is the underdog outside of sports. People try to downplay like, oh, what's in Kentucky or what's in we got
Yeah.
culture here. We really got some shit here. So
Oh yeah, Kentucky's
Exactly.
beautiful. I'm having a Kentucky State plaque made for this little area over here on the wall, and we rep Lex up in here.
That's
So,
right, because we're Lexington born.
Lexington's best, fastest growing podcast.
You and Alex Zane are the only Lexington wrestlers I know that represent.
Do you know Alex Zane?
yeah, I know Alexander.
Alex Zane is awesome.
He's like he eats Taco Bell, so I don't know, but that's gross to me.
He's over.
He's fire though.
Yeah, he is a hell of a wrestler,
He
man.
is.
We watched him in Facade wrestle at New South
Yep.
Wrestling when they were over at the Lexington Ice Center. Oh man, I
The
hope we get back
taco
in there at some
sauce.
point.
Yeah, the Taco Bell thing, I can't really sell him because I don't like Taco Bell, but
True.
Yeah, I don't eat much Taco Bell
he's
either.
putting on for him. I see him. He's
a
getting
great-
that sponsorship.
He's a great.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a great guy. He really is, and
He really
I
is.
met him a couple times, and I want him. If he comes back here, I'm gonna try my damnedest to get him on this podcast because I know his cousin. I work with his cousin, so. And me and him talk all the time about getting him on here. And if we don't get him on the podcast, I will definitely get him to call in because I've been offered his phone number a couple times, and I was like, let's just try to get him on the show. And then, I'm at the point where I'm gonna take that phone call. I think.
Thanks for
He's
tuning
such a-
in,
he's
Randy
such a
Junior
big-
Martin.
big- he's such a busy guy, and he's been over in Japan, like wrestling a lot in Japan.
That's right. He is. And right now, Leon Lexington said, also our guest from yesterday, Kyle Mackert, is inside the race for award, too.
Yeah.
So more awards are going to be announced coming December.
I'm so impressed with Cal Maggard. He's such a great guy. He's so
He really is.
he's worried a lot about his
He
people.
threw our title inside the trash.
Yeah, he's worried a lot. He did throw our title in the trash.
Dang.
Hey, I blame Fandil for that.
He's worried about down in eastern Kentucky. They had flooding, the worst flooding in 100 years
Yep.
down there, and people that weren't even in the floodplain got flooded. And it's every time I've talked to Kyle Maggard, he's so worried about those people down there. And guys, if you guys can, there's still a lot of flood relief going on down there. Please donate to the flood relief down in, and it's not over, guys. Don't think just because it's not in the main news yet, still right now, but donate to that cause.
Yes, donate to that
still
cause.
A lot of work to be done to rebuild there, so for sure.
Exactly.
I want to shout out our sponsors. New South Wrestling is a sponsor of ours. Royal Lex for all your internet gaming needs. Check out Royal Lex on Facebook, and they will sign you up. Tell them that Nice Guy Andy podcast sent you, and they will give you $5 in free play. And for your late night gaming needs on the internet, you play on your phone. Royal Dark. Message those guys on Facebook, and they'll sign you up and get you signed up, ready to go. So,
Also, head on over to Collar and Elbow and use the promo code Andy10 to get a discount on everything that you purchase. You can also do it for her.
Littlefoot 10
That's
too,
right.
I'm on there too.
That's right.
they got all kinds of Collar and Elbow has all kinds of wrestling T-shirts down there, and
I can attest
let
they're
them know.
comfy.
You got a code too?
Yep, Littlefoot
Yep.
10. I was actually their first sponsored athlete.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
I've been rocking
Hey,
with them
right
for
there.
a long time.
A star right there.
Star, yeah.
She
Those,
put them on the map.
those guys
No,
are
they
cool.
really put themselves on the map.
Oh, that's
yeah, they
true.
got
They've been branding. They've been out, in the
Yeah.
streets.
That's
they've
true,
been
but
trying another platform that hustles. Like,
You had to show them something for them to reach out to you first.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've had my foot in this business just off of like fashion and apparel before I even took a bump. So like,
Yeah.
That's right. You
that's
hustle.
how I made my name. So people knew me from that, and of course now
Yeah.
they know me from tying it into the wrestling. So
Yeah.
That's right.
Got to do it all like we do. We do it all. We do everything. We
Yeah, we promote. We
we're
keep
out
our
at the
name
shows.
out there. Network.
We go help them set up the rings.
Yep. That was actually a fun experience
Yeah.
too.
I took
setting
a
up the ring's hard.
I took
Yeah,
a
it
little
really is because
I took a little video of us setting up the ring, and I got 10,000 views on that thing.
I gotta tell you though, people they try to say that they're trampolines. Well, I want them to go look and see, because
Not
let me
that.
tell you,
It's definitely not that.
it definitely is not, because as soon as you take a bump, ooh, they're gonna be feeling the pain.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Especially if they run those ropes. Everyone, they always try to say those ropes ain't nothing. Those ropes are just nope.
Oh, no, that's
So how
not
long
like
did
the
how
way-
long did you train before you actually got to get in the ring? Like did
So
Larry was
I
like,
started training October 2020, and my first match was like March of this year.
okay,
Yeah.
heck yeah.
Hell yeah. Sometimes that's what happens. Bob Blade, he trained for, I think he said 3 months or something, and he got into the business because somebody ended up not being able to wrestle, so he ended up getting their spot. And he his first time getting on a stick, he went to town.
Yeah.
Cal Maggard said that his first he was here just yesterday. He said his first match was in a barn. And it had rained, and when you got out of the ring on one side, you were in the mud. So he was like, they were wrestling in the mud.
That's how I felt like in the fair show, because it was like literally like the
Yeah.
ring was in the middle of like dirt.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So when was your first match at Bar Brawl? Like, was that? It
The
was
last match,
was-
Barbell 3 was
so
my first Bar
inside
Brawl.
a Legend. That was the first match you had inside the bar in the Legends.
Bar Brawl, yeah.
Okay.
That was my first Bar Brawl. It was the last one, Bar Brawl 3.
Okay, yeah.
But definitely gonna be more on the table for sure. Cause I mean, I've been trying, like Bar Brawl is like something I've been wanting to do.
Yeah. It's
And
gonna
it's
be.
great, too.
I mean, it's brand new. It's like, this is the fourth one, but like
And it's unique, really.
But it's it's
They
so
have 'em.
unique that it's like you gotta come in and experience it. Like
and the
you
Paige
don't, like,
Paige
go
is
to a
like
party.
back there making drinks, and then one minute she's out there like wrestling. It's
I gotta tell you though, if y'all missing out, don't do it, because do yourself a favor. Now that Bar Brawl 4 is coming, make sure you experience both nights.
yeah,
You can actually pay
got
$30
options.
for that.
You got options.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
There's night one on Friday, the 30th, 31st, 30th. I can't
Guys,
remember.
let's
How
let's
many days is in September?
let's support the women and try to sell out the women's show.
Oh, the women's show's gonna sell out.
Oh, you damn right.
Before
it is.
I mean, both shows are going to sell out, but I want the women to
Thanks
sell
for
out
tuning in,
before.
Jonathan Barnes.
Sell out because the big flex is on the main event.
Yeah,
Like I
let's
said,
sell it
people are
out.
ready to see the big
Hey,
flex.
the big flexer always sells it
September
out.
30th is the all men show, Bar Brawl 4 night 1, and then October 1st the women are burning the house down.
I feel like at Bar Brawl 3, you were kind of like a surprise because when you came out, you surprised me. And
I feel like people that are usuals to the Bar Brawl, they never seen me before.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it was really my introduction to like the Generation Next fan base because my first match for Gen Next was a fair show, so it was like pretty much like the locals of Cynthiana that probably
Yeah.
don't follow Gen Next as much, and then of course my family and friends is there. But yeah, Bar Brawl was like literally my introduction to the fan base, and
Yeah, because it was surprise. Like it was a surprise to me. Like when you came out, it was like so
a lot of
surprised,
people
and
didn't know who I was.
then now like the buzz has been about
Yeah.
Alexis Littlefoot,
Yeah.
and you
Hey,
know,
I'm glad that you're from Lexington too, and you're repping it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that rock with me are from Lexington. People don't like me because I'm flashy and I'm flexing on people, and I'm beating up on Paige
well,
Jones.
well,
If they don't like
if
you,
they don't like you, then they can.
I mean, I
That's
don't care.
right.
I've
Like,
never
who
been one to be
cares?
Like, I would have to be liked. Or I
They-
want people to like me. People like me if they
If
do,
people
they
don't
do.
like you,
Yeah.
then they probably don't have no style. They probably don't.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
they probably definitely
They're-
jealous of your swag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't have any style, so we ain't worried about nobody that ain't got no
That,
style.
that's probably why they were getting mad at the bar, bro. Because they're like,
well, I mean, like I said before, Paige has been, the star of Gen X since pretty much day one. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
so,
She is a
like,
star. She is a star too.
So, like, people are used to her, and they've gotten behind her. She is been the face of that area for so long.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like I said, when somebody new, starts throwing their weight around, people don't like that. But
That's true.
I'm here to stay. So
Exactly.
you're here to
Exactly.
make a statement that
Yeah.
you are the big
Y'all hear
flexer.
it, Paige? You hear this? If you're watching this podcast,
And you're watching Paige,
I
just
hope
so you know.
do. I seen you on Nick Nasty's podcast. I'm gonna be on Nick Nasty's podcast on. I'm going down to film something October the 25th. So
That's
I'm gonna
true.
be on his podcast. I look forward to that because I get to do this podcast, but I
it's
got to.
different being a guest.
I-
When you,
yeah, it's
host
different.
Your broadcast and
Yeah, I got to
go and be
produce the show and make sure everything's running good and
That's
all
true.
that stuff. So
You're definitely going to be experiencing what it's like to be just a guest. And let me tell you something, Paige.
the-
You got to compete with the big flexer over here.
I mean, honestly, I'm excited. Like I said, when I was training, I watched Paige. When I was coming up, before I could wrestle in Gen X, and she's been doing her thing. But like I said, Generation Next is about the future. It's
That's
about
right.
The next generation, and sometimes the old schoolers gotta make way for the new schoolers,
And sometimes the new
her
schoolers
time is
gotta-
up. Like, I'm sorry,
Sometimes the new
I'm
schoolers
not
got to beat
sorry.
them. And
her time is up. The big flexor is here. I already said it once. I said it twice. Like, I'm not going nowhere. I came to flex on Gen Next, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
you're going to make sure that they know.
And October 1st, I'm definitely, I was just in the gym yesterday. I've been training. I'm constantly getting better. And I'm ready to prove. Everybody's talking about, last time was a fluke because I cheated. No.
It wasn't cheating because you
Yeah.
wasn't caught.
It doesn't even matter if I was caught or not.
Exactly.
I'm not a cheater. I'm a
You got the
finesser.
win.
I'm a hustler.
yeah,
So
you're a
That's
winner.
right.
You
I'm
didn't
gonna-
cheat. You
I'm
won.
gonna hustle and I'm gonna finesse.
Plus, you got the pin, so that counts.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't put that down in the.
Yeah, they just don't like me because
They just put down the wins in the record book. They don't put down anything else.
Yeah,
Come that day, you're gonna make sure that everyone knows you are gonna finesse.
Plus, Lexington, Lexington has to represent down there in Cynthiana.
That's true.
He bringing the big city energy down there to that little
they
town.
don't like that big city energy.
They don't even like swag.
Yeah, they're not.
They have problems with that.
They don't like that.
And you can see it.
We're gonna catch heat.
We're gonna catch heat, but
Yeah,
hey, it's true.
I'm like, y'all was talking about us. I can talk about it.
We love all you guys down there.
We love Cynthiana, Kentucky, but you gotta know, Lexington, Kentucky brings the swag.
Lexington, Kentucky always brings the swag.
Yeah,
That's right. And
Trendsetters here.
yeah, that's right.
Yes, exactly.
Plus, you're one of the biggest trendsetters right now.
Yes.
And let me tell y'all, people, if y'all missed this show, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Nice.
So what else? What else you got? You got any modeling gigs coming up, or any? What else you got coming up?
No, I've really been putting 120% into wrestling. I do have actual Big Flexer merch that will be coming out this fall. I have my show Dropkicks that is coming out November. But I'm just busy working on, again, constantly elevating the brands and constantly growing. And my official merch is something that all of the people that have watched me grow in this industry have been waiting on. People want that official Alexis Littlefoot merch. So I'm giving the people what they want. And I'm going to drop the merch this fall, winter.
Exactly. That's going to be great because you know that you're going to be people that's going to be hopping on that as soon as they see it. Because you bring the swag and you've got the style.
Yeah.
And if they're repping your stuff, now they got the style.
Exactly.
So Big Flexer merchandise is gonna what? You're gonna have T-shirts. You're gonna have.
It's gonna be a pretty much full merch line, shirts. I'm trying to work on getting some more like outerwear type stuff, like shorts. But it's gonna be stuff that people can rep and people can feel fly in. It's not gonna be just like a little like half-ass T-shirt.
You're gonna have stuff mainly for women. You're gonna have guy stuff too.
Mainly all my stuff is like unisex, so it's like all one size. It's all pretty much like I'm the like type of girl that like I can dress like super dressy and dressed up, but I also like wearing baggy clothes as well. So
Yeah.
like I always buy men's shirts anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
If I want to alter them, I'll cut them up. So I'll buy like a men's small and I'll like cut it up like real crazy. But yeah, most of my stuff on my site, even currently, is like unisex.
Thanks for tuning in, Daphne Purcell. But yeah, that's great because it means that you're making your own stuff and designing.
Yeah.
It shows your hustle.
Yeah, I used to, so I've been heavily involved in fashion. I used to work actually at a local sneaker boutique called Oneness, and like,
Oh yeah.
always been, like,
You used to work down there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I worked there for like 10 years.
I bought a few pairs down there.
Yeah, that's still my family. Like,
I love Yeezys. I love Yeezys.
yeah.
I got the runners right here.
Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah.
He's about to leave Adidas soon. Y'all better.
That's what I
better
heard. That's
collect
what I
while
heard.
You can, Kanye.
Where's he going? You think?
Nowhere. He said he's gonna do his own.
He's gonna do his own?
all his
That's
stuff,
cool.
Which
Nice.
I don't know how that's gonna do because I don't think that Adidas is gonna let him just run with those silhouettes. So he'll probably have to come up with all new. I mean, not that it'll be hard for Kanye because Kanye is always been
No,
a
he's
super
a-
dope designer. I don't think he'll have an issue with that. But it's like people been like loving these silhouettes for the last couple of years. So like, even when he went from like the 350s to the V2s, it was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here. And then, you know, every style kept, like the 700s got crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I've got.
Exactly.
I
he's
probably got
so
a
many
pair.
silhouettes now that it's like, I can't even keep up. Like,
Yeah.
I bought a pair of Yeezys on Yeezy Day just because I was like, I ain't never won on the Adidas Confirmed app. I've never even used it. Let me see if it works. And I ended up winning a pair. And I was like, okay, well.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I got like 10 pair of Yeezys.
Yeah.
I don't even like. I don't like. They're so nice that like I don't even want to wear them out. It's like I put them on and walk around the house.
I used to like dog my Yeezy. I used to wear them with like no socks and work all day at one day.
Oh, they're so soft. They're so comfortable. They're so
that's
comfortable.
They're like house shoes. Like I have the 500s, the all black ones, and like literally I beat those to death. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're still worth money even when they're
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
devastated on
Guaranteed.
Especially if you're wearing them, so they're gonna be.
Yeah, I might just keep all my old shoes that I beat and like autograph.
Yeah,
them.
just autograph them and sell them out. Yeah. I think
That's
that,
right.
you know how guys are about feet
That's
sometimes.
weird. I'm sorry. That's weird.
That is
And
weird.
my name's Littlefoot too, so it's like always. Like,
Yeah,
like,
it's inevitable.
You'd be like, oh
I
no.
don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Y'all not gonna see no like.
Exactly, because
shoot
there are
shots
some
on
weirdos
YouTube
like
or
that.
on eBay or something. No.
You know, some of the really big wrestling ladies have like their own OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
I've dipped into the OnlyFans a little bit. I don't really post like crazy stuff on there. Like
Yeah.
people be
That's
getting
true.
crazy on there. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
not
Some people
much.
are raunchy, but then
Yeah.
I think it's really
You know,
good.
I think that most of the wrestling women have been smart
Like
because
Toni Storm, like she's
Yeah.
got the coldest hustle in the game.
Yep.
Like that's one thing that like really
And,
inspired me to
Jordan-
jump back in there. And
Jordan
Jordan
Grace.
got hers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big
But
fan
Toni
of
Storm
Jordan
was
Grace.
like out because like she don't even seem like she's that type. Like she's like reserved and
Uh-huh.
like she's not really in the mix like that. So when she popped up with hers, I'm like,
Yeah.
and like I said, she made like $1 million.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
she did.
What?
Yeah, like,
So did,
and they're not even,
She's not even, like I said, it's very tasteful. Like you
Yeah.
can be like very like that's mine. Mine is like that.
and
Like,
classy.
yeah, it's like, and I'm giving like people exclusive like my promo pics. I'm about to take my promo pics for wrestling on there. I'm giving all my subscribers like exclusive access to that.
Yeah.
8x10s and stuff like that. So like,
so guys,
you
the
can make it
OnlyFans ain't that bad.
no,
like
Exactly.
for
you can. The thing about again, we going back to branding because I like
Yeah.
to educate. Like the way you sell yourself on the internet is like how you sell yourself. Nobody can make you do anything.
No,
that you don't
no,
wanna
That's
do.
right.
if you
So
want to be
when
a
people see OnlyFans just because people see that name and automatically think that because that's what the majority on there does. So
Yeah.
like I got a homegirl on there that just reposts stuff that she posts on Instagram.
yeah,
And she
yeah.
makes a couple $1,000s a month. So
Get
it's
your
like,
get your hustle anywhere.
Yeah.
Look at
listen,
You know, Fandito used to own OnlyFans. It
Oh,
it used to be Only Fanditos,
Yep.
but he sold it and then changed the name to OnlyFans.
Yep.
got you.
Yeah,
I see it. I see the vision.
yeah,
Yep, I do too.
yeah.
Also, Noelle Foley, she also does OnlyFans now.
Yeah.
She's
I've
tasteful
met
as
her a
well.
couple times too. She's a really dope girl.
She
Yeah.
really is.
She's really
I
dope.
think you'll in the future you'll see OnlyFans is more like a social.
It's another way to connect. Like,
I think it's going to
the back-
change.
fans.
It's like I don't think it's gonna change because I feel like they've already made millions. Off
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
billions almost at this point.
Yeah,
Off of that type of
But-
avenue, but again, like using things how you want to use them is always like,
Twitter.
It's always good for
As
platform.
Twitter showed nudes for years, and they still continue to show
Yeah, I don't
nudes.
know. Twitter, you get
Twitter,
to
you
some
get some-
corners of the world on
Yeah.
Twitter, and it's like
It's
I
crazy.
can't.
Twitter's
Sometimes,
crazy. Sometimes.
Like-
sometimes Twitter will ban you for nudity, but then they let someone else do
it's-
I've
nudity.
never seen anybody get banned.
No,
for
you
nudity,
won't-
But I've
you-
seen people get like banned for like discrimination and like
True.
hate tweets and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
they'll
But I
take
ain't
you
never-
down for some silly shit.
Yeah,
but,
I got a homegirl that's gotten suspended off Twitter off of like nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
but then she
that
could
tweet
show her.
wasn't even anything.
She
But,
could
like,
show her stuff the next day, and she'd be all right.
Exactly.
Twitter's-
Twitter's
the
wild.
imagery, like the images and videos, I don't think they get flagged as much as like actual like tweets.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
The one
I
thing
love
that I'm
Twitter. That's
grateful
like my first platform.
Yep.
that I ever used. So.
and it's also
How,
the one.
how many followers you have on Twitter?
It's like around 7,400.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
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 That shows
I
you a
just
good
got to
hustle.
74. It's like 7424, I think.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I got
Hey.
like 8,000 on.
We're nowhere near that.
on Instagram.
Hey, I love Twitter because
I'm
Twitter.
just constantly on there, and then like with
Yeah.
the inception of Spaces, like Twitter Spaces, like it's something that y'all could probably tap into too. Like I get on there every morning with my homies, Rev Ron Hunt, who's in STP. He has a morning show that he does every Tuesday and Thursday at like 7:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Nice.
And so I wake up at 7 o'clock anyway. So while I'm getting ready or while I'm like just
You listen or
hanging
you're
out.
talking?
Oh yeah, I'm on there as a speaker. I'm listening. Like it's
Okay.
just like wrestlers shooting the shit and just like people in the community. Like it's fun. It's a talk show. We talk about everything that's going on currently. We talk about wrestling a little bit, but it's not even about that. It's just about like networking and meeting new people because there's people that regularly pop on there every consistently, and then there's new people that just hop in because they see.
And what's it called again?
It's called Coffee with Rev. Coffee with Rev.
Okay.
Nice.
Rev Ron Hutt and Sucio Sloan is his co-host, and yeah, it's a fun time. We've had some people. Big Slow pops in there a couple of times. a week. Faye Jackson, Tasha Steele. We've got some people that have popped in there, and I love it. I just like talking to people,
Yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You gotta get your name out there by networking.
Yeah, so a lot of people have followed me from that too, just recently, because I'm always popping in those spaces and I always got something to say.
Yeah.
That's right. I see you on Twitter all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always on there networking, trying to make things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get in there and network. You gotta branch out. Like,
Definitely.
Me and Johnny are on there all the time. We're on Twitter all the time. We're on Facebook. We're trying to get on with Instagram. We don't do much on.
Like we tell our wrestling encyclopedia, hey, you gotta get your name out there. You gotta come on. You gotta talk to Ed Buddy.
We don't do much on TikTok. We're not very big on TikTok. But
yeah, I try to use TikTok, but it ain't like that.
James Dean said you could join the Brotherhood.
I can?
Yeah.
Yep.
Word.
Yeah.
But I'm a sister, so
Yeah.
it would have to be like the
You have
brother.
to change it to the sisterhood.
No,
Hey,
just one brotherhood, but one plus one sister.
Yeah, brotherhood plus
True.
one sister.
you heard that, James Dean?
We had Austin Michaels in here, and he's in the Brotherhood, and he wrestles down in Jellicoe
Tennessee.
for
Jeez, how far is that?
TSW. About a couple hours probably.
Yep, probably a couple hours.
Yeah.
2.5 hours probably.
I think
And
that.
those guys down there, they put on a great show down there. TSW puts on a great show out of Jellicoe. We've had Lady Inferno in here and Fiji Wildman. And we had Austin Michaels in here. And in a few weeks, we're going to have, we're going to announce that now.
We're gonna have Drew Dillinger. Oh, in a few weeks.
Oh, Mike Murphy?
Yep,
Mike Murphy's gonna be in here,
October 5th.
So Fiji Wildman's coming back on in October the 5th. So October's, we're already booking for October. So who's coming in on this Wednesday coming up?
This Wednesday coming up, they come with Drew Dillinger. He may not be in studio, but he will be calling in, and that's gonna be a special time.
So we're going to have Drew Dillinger on the phone. We may have somebody else come in the studio to
We
help
just might.
with that. We're trying to get some more people on. And the day after that, we're having a referee, right?
Yep, Jonathan Barnes, who's tuning in.
Jonathan Barnes. And then the Wednesday after that.
The Wednesday after that would be, I think it'd be the Adrian Alexander episode.
Uh-oh.
So on the 28th, Adrian Alexander's coming in here.
Yeah.
And we don't have any. I don't think we have any. I think it canceled on 29th, don't we? We don't have
You
a.
might have to get somebody. You might have to get somebody from Gen Next in here.
We tried
to get
them. We've been
We
keeping.
definitely trying to.
We kept the 29th open for Jay Money.
Yep,
Okay.
and also for Mickey Midas, because you've been talking to him.
Yeah, Mickey Midas. You know Mickey Midas. Mickey Midas is an awesome guy. We're
Yeah.
gonna try to get him in here, but he wants to come when he's going to be in town. So probably the next New South Wrestling show, we'll probably have Mickey Midas in here.
It's actually an hour and 50 minutes from us, Jellicoe, Tennessee.
Not too far. Not
That's
too
not bad.
far.
That's not a bad drive.
No, it's not far. And they put on a hell of a show down there. Those guys they stay in character. They have
Yep.
and they have somebody announcing the show, like, don't they?
Yeah.
Like when actually
During the
when you're
matches,
watching-
yep.
Yeah, so they have somebody announcing out loud what's
And,
going on.
James Dean said he's all for it, brotherhood and one sister.
There we go.
Yeah, those guys are great down there.
They really are.
Yeah, I'm trying to. That's what my next move is too. Is like traveling and booking shows outside of
Yeah,
Like
our champion
Zodi.
Zodiac.
Yep.
He travels all around.
Yeah.
He goes down to Florida. He goes to Ohio.
And
He
like
goes to
how-
Indiana, Missouri.
Yeah.
He is a fighting champion, and he's got the Monster Head belt. He has the Nice Guy Andy podcast champion. He has the Monster Head belt, and you see him right here on the wall. He has defended the Nice Guy Andy podcast championship probably about 10 times now.
Yep.
So
And like Kyle Maggart said, best way of getting yourself out there as a professional wrestler is never turn down traveling. Because if you're traveling, you're getting your name out there.
Exactly.
And a lot of wrestlers could understand that, because that's how you expand your brand.
yeah, a lot of people.
You're one of the people that gets it.
A lot of people can learn a lot from Kyle Maggard.
Yeah. But make sure you're traveling for the right price, though.
Exactly, because you never want to.
Gas is high.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
It
Flights
is.
is high. Flights are not cheap.
Exactly. You better start building up your money, because if you spend all in one place, I guarantee you ain't gonna be able to make that money.
Yeah, you just got, like I said, you got to hustle out here.
That's what it's all about, grinding and
If you don't
hustling.
have more than one income coming in, you got to have 3 to 4 incomes coming in.
But not even 3 to 4 is still too many. You mean like 5
Exactly.
to 6.
Yeah, you gotta get out there and hustle your money.
Exactly.
You gotta have those.
I went to UK and something that always stuck with me. They had, I don't know if y'all know who Farnsworth Bentley is.
Yes.
Mr. Bentley, he used to carry the umbrella for
Uh-huh,
Eddie, but he's
yeah.
like a businessman.
Yes.
Yeah.
He came and spoke at UK when I was in school, and he literally said you need 5 to 6 streams of income to be a millionaire, and that stuck with me.
Yeah.
So 5 hustles, and you know.
I got like 3, so.
Yeah,
A
that
million in 1 year, 5 hustles, probably even more, depending on how good your hustle is. That ain't bad.
it ain't
You got
bad at
your,
all.
Your first one is like probably like your main job, your full-time job, and then you just need 4 side hustles.
Yeah.
That's true.
You gotta do something.
You gotta grind. You gotta network. You gotta do all this. You gotta build that money.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna be traveling and also trying to travel overseas, oh
Yeah,
Lord, you're gonna need that money.
I really want to go overseas. I really want to go to Japan.
Yeah.
I got a homegirl that wrestles in.
They're
England.
serious about their wrestling over there.
Yes, they are.
Very
Yeah.
serious.
That's why I love Japanese
But
fans.
I
But
really like Japanese culture.
me too.
Yeah. They got little tiny apartments there.
They do got, they
They do.
But they have a lot of capacity. Like they have a lot of.
They really do.
In a small island, like Japan is an island.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, they have to build, up versus across. So all
Exactly.
their buildings are like tall apartments that are like
Tiny.
studios. Yeah.
I watch that on YouTube sometimes. The little tiny apartments and the little tiny hotel rooms they have. Like you just kind of slide into this little box.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, that wouldn't go over here, and they wouldn't go
That's
over
true.
in America at all.
But I love Japanese wrestling because the fans are into it, like all fans should be.
Yeah. But even like the culture that's within Japanese wrestling, like even inside their gear, it's like super, like it's just them and it's authentic to their culture. I'm super inspired by Joshi wrestling, and I really like what they're doing over there. I can
Me
never
too.
get up and watch it because it comes on at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But
There's a show that comes on. When is this? It comes on after Impact.
Trying to think. I think there's New Japan.
Tonight, I think one comes on tonight. Like actually,
I think
I
so.
think it is.
yeah.
I think it is 11 or
a lot
something.
of wrestling during the week. I really don't. Like,
Yeah.
I watch a little bit of AEW every now and then I consistently watch NXT.
Yeah.
'Cause
Me
I always
too.
want to see like what they're developing there, because
Did you
WWE's
recently
That's
see,
the
always-
newest. That's the newest stuff, right? That's happening
Well,
right there.
It's
Did-
my goal to make it to that level, and
That'd be
like,
great.
You gotta watch, what they're developing, because that's obviously what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Like,
Plus,
so-
think about it. NXT just recently revealed a new logo design.
It was the same logo, it's just different color. I
Yep.
feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
it looks like they're going back to the black and gold standard, which I mean, it's cool. I guess that, it served its purpose of the rebrand. They had to do something. COVID, stopped a lot of.
COVID stopped
That's
a
true.
lot
A
of
lot of
stuff.
stuff.
It really did.
Yeah, I
NXT
was-
really just didn't get that shine because they were using the performance center as their,
COVID
their
changed
filming
my
facility
life a
for
lot.
Exactly.
the main roster. So it sucked for them as like talent coming in, like, and you're like,
How
it
did
just stopped.
COVID change your life any?
Yeah, my dad passed away from COVID.
Oh, okay.
Man, that
Beginning of
sucks.
2020, before the pandemic. He died in January 2020.
Wow.
That like really set the tone.
Hate to hear that.
Because me and my dad really bonded over wrestling. Like, he was super in. Like, once I got into it, like legit watching it,
Yeah.
he was like always into it. He's
Yeah.
talking about. He'd always tell me about the wrestlers that he liked when he was young, like Goldust.
He'd be so proud
Oh,
of you now,
Goldust.
right?
Great.
Ric Flair. And
He'd probably be your biggest fan.
Oh, he was my biggest fan starting
He
out.
definitely
Like,
was.
I've had, like I said, I've been doing like wrestling related stuff for the longest time. I actually spoke on a panel during All Out weekend, like the first All Out weekend
Okay.
at Starcast. So But yeah, he was my biggest fan for sure, as far as wrestling's concerned, and it sucks that he can't see it, but like I do little things to try to keep him involved. Like I make my own wrestling gear, so every wrestling gear I make, I sew like a piece of his like bow tie inside.
Okay,
that's awesome.
Gear, so it's always
I do believe that he is watching over you.
Yeah.
And he's very proud.
Yeah.
Because my dad was into wrestling too. He's who got me into wrestling.
I feel like a lot of dads are like that.
Yeah.
Like they watch wrestling's been around for generations.
I got
so
my
it's
sons
like,
into
That's
wrestling.
right.
Yeah, so like, but I was on his only child, and I'm a girl, so like you don't expect your daughter to like come home and like, I like WWE now, Dad.
Yeah.
That's true.
So he took me to my first wrestling show in Charlotte, North Carolina. So it was a WWE show. It was actually WWE Vengeance. It was a pay-per-view. It was
Great.
2008, I feel like.
Yeah.
2007, 2008. It was like when DX came back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep. It was 2007, I think.
I feel like it was like 07, 08, around that time. Yeah.
That was when they were just now getting back in 06.
Yeah, they were facing like the Spirit Squad or something.
Yep,
crazy.
it was 07.
Yeah.
The Spirit Squad.
That was like my very first wrestling show, and it was like I said, I was hooked from just seeing John Cena. But
I know, right?
when you go to your first wrestling show, it really like does like seal.
It does.
The deal.
It really
Like,
does.
you can't, like it's one part of experience it on TV, but like when you actually go to a show, like I didn't realize that you can't hear the commentary.
Yeah.
When you're at the show,
You just have to hear the crowd.
You have to just go off the crowd, and being in that crowd, it's like electric.
I went to All Out last year, and we actually went to the Royal Rumble in St. Louis, but we went to All Out, and everybody when you go to a wrestling event, everybody loves each other. It's like everybody's so nice to each other. You don't have any fights in the stands like you would at a football game or anything, but So then we went to Royal Rumble in St. Louis, and that was a great experience
I
too.
wanted to go to that.
It was it's like St. Louis is so close.
I've been to a Royal Rumble though. The only big pay-per-view I haven't been for WWE was SummerSlam, which I should have went in Nashville, but
we should have
no
went.
motivation.
We should win as well.
We should have went, but then we were here doing the podcast, and a lot of times we miss a lot of that stuff, even if it's close, because we're doing the show. So
that's true.
Now you gotta take a vacation.
Yeah, I'm taking a vacation next month.
Or maybe do something like live there.
Yeah.
That's true. We should do that.
The internet connection at a live event.
It sucks. It's horrible. Yeah.
I've tried. Like when I was at All Out, the guys.
Maybe you just pre-record something.
Yeah, well, the guys were back here. Like they did the podcast without me. I was at All Out with me and my sons, and I tried to call back while I was there, and I could not get a signal. I think they just have. I think they have something that jams the signals or something. I don't know, but like you could so many people's cell phones in there.
It's a lot of people there, and you got like all of that production equipment. Like
That's true.
It does interfere.
Yeah,
with
it does because I
that.
tried to
You
call.
got people playing the entrance music. You got soundboards, mixing boards.
Yeah.
And then you also got pyrotechnics.
I think it's more of like everybody there has a cell phone.
No, because like when you're there before people get there, the service is still bad.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
The service is still horrible.
Yeah.
But it's a
They may have some equipment that jams those.
There. Yes, too. I do believe.
I think they
there's,
have some equipment that jams
like,
it.
I never have bad service at like basketball games.
Yeah.
But I always have bad service when there's like wrestling shows going on.
Yeah, because they don't
That's
want
true.
the feed to get out.
Yeah.
They don't want somebody to pirate everybody can go live anymore.
Yeah. Well, no. I just think it's like I said, the quality of like the production will go down. Like
That's
obviously
true.
you're gonna be able to see it. It's recorded, and you got all those cameras, a lot of wiring, like. And they need to be on the internet too.
That's true.
Some arenas have like secret Wi-Fi networks that you can jump onto though.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true
We can
as
figure
well.
that out.
Yeah, but it's like
I must
password
ask you
protected.
though, what do you think about Kanasu Takeshita?
I'm sorry.
Kananosuke Takeshita.
I don't know who that is.
He's a New Japan Pro Wrestler,
Got you.
and he's been on AEW.
Got you.
I was wondering what you thought about him.
I don't even know who he is, so I can't tell you what I think about him.
Yeah, she don't watch much of.
I don't watch. Like I said, I to not water down what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I try not to watch like intensely.
I get you.
I'll pull up like every now and then. I do watch NXT consistently.
Yeah.
Just to see like again what WWE is looking for. Sometimes I watch AEW Dark.
It's kind of like
every now and then, if I have somebody that I know that's going to be on it, I'll pull it up.
It's kind of like if you see an interview with a rapper, they're like, I don't listen to rap because like.
Yeah, you don't want to listen to what other people are doing because you don't want to.
Yeah, because you don't want to like
sound or
copy something. Even in the back, even in the back of your mind,
Yeah.
you're thinking.
Like if I watch something, I'll watch it on mute, so I don't know who's who. Like most of the times, when I put AEW on, I watch it on mute.
Because you can watch something.
The wrestling, I don't really watch like.
You could watch something and you get it in the back of your mind, and then at some point down the road, you're like, you think about that subconsciously, and then you come up with, oh, that might have been my idea, but like it wasn't your idea. You heard it like
you heard it before.
You heard it before.
Yeah, that's why I try to stray away. I watch matches that I know or I see people talking about them on the internet. I'll probably go back and watch it because obviously something happened in that match that everybody was talking about. Yeah. And I watch my friends. I do. I watched AEW last week because Daniel Garcia was facing for the ROH Pure Championship. So.
Yeah, Willer Yuta.
Yeah, Yuta.
Understandable.
And he actually won. So yeah, he won.
He did.
So you're friends with Garcia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Great to know.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
I love him. He's been one of my close friends for the last year or so. I actually was like on the phone with him when he was like, he's got the email to do AEW, and I was like,
yeah.
What are you waiting on? Go down there, like.
Yeah, Mickey. Mickey Midas was on Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that AEW is giving especially younger talent the opportunity. To grow and to be seen.
They make a lot of money off that YouTube channel.
Yeah, YouTube is pretty big.
That Dark, they say like you're on the Dark, but like for us that like we're on YouTube, that's a big channel on YouTube,
But it's also a great opportunity for people to find wrestling. Like,
exactly.
You might see it on a thumbnail by accident and accidentally click it, or it might come on after whatever you're watching. You just never know.
Mickey's a great guy. We spent the day with Mickey down at New South Wrestling, and he helped put up the ring, and he's awesome.
I saw that,
I wish I could have gotten to meet him.
He's done some stuff for Generation Next too early on when we were starting. So I met him a couple times.
He's
a great guy too. Very nice and humble.
Dwayne Davis he's a great guy.
Yes, he is.
Very talented. He got in the ring after and like. He tested the ring. He was the first guy that tested.
He almost fell. He almost fell out of the ring though because the ropes were.
You didn't tighten the ropes on?
No. So someone told him that it's tight enough. And then he gets in and he ran them. Even Fandil ran the ropes and he knows that they were loose.
He actually tightened he actually tightened up the ring itself.
Because whoever was tightening those.
Scary.
They've got to do some
that's
more
scary,
tightening.
Yes. You don't want them too tight because you don't want them to pop.
Exactly.
While you're running them, and you don't want them too loose because you don't want to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That sweet zone, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to meet in the middle.
And the ropes
There's
matter.
science to it for sure.
The ropes definitely matter.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Leon's calling. Hold on.
Leon Lexington's calling.
Let's see if we can get him on the podcast.
I think you just earned a new fan.
Hold on a second. Let me call you right back. Sometimes the Bluetooth don't pick up.
Sometimes that happens. But I think you just earned a new fan in Leon Lexington.
I love it.
You know where he gets the Lexington part of his name from?
Lexington, Kentucky.
Yep. Yeah. This man wants to name him.
That's my son. I actually wanted to name him Actually, Leon Lexington. I wanted to name Leon
He's
Lexington.
got like a wrestling name. That's
Yeah.
like,
It
that'd be
does.
a good
So
ring
when we
name.
started doing the it's always been his nickname.
He's basically like a wrestler because he cut some great promos.
Yeah.
When he lost the Digital Media Championship, every day he'd call in.
Yo, yo, yo.
Leon, we got you on with Alexis Littlefoot.
I gotta put these on so I can hear.
Yeah, I've been listening to the whole show. It's been a great show.
Well,
It's
thank
been
you.
awesome.
Thank you very much.
From one Lexington native to another. I think she needs to take a page out of Enzo's book and show up to the Lexington Legends and try to pick a fight with Jade Cargill.
Wow.
There you go.
I don't know if I want to pick a fight with her. She's bigger than me.
Yeah, but you know how
Fuck
much.
that big bitch. You got her. You got her.
I mean, think about it.
Nah, I love
that
Jade.
big
I
bitch.
love what she's doing. She got the same attitude as me.
I
Yeah,
love her, too.
I'm
She's
just
got
playing.
that money.
She's definitely top. She's in my opinion the top tier of the women's wrestling anywhere. I mean,
That's true.
she's really taken professional wrestling by storm in just a short amount of time.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
She's
But
undefeated.
yeah, I think Littlefoot over here should be the one to beat her. I think she should go to the Legends,
Wow.
That'd be
go to the
great.
Legends and pick a fight. Say that she wants her man or something, just to bullshit around and get that fight to happen. I think that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I would. That's a goal.
We can find her a ring. We got a few access to a lot of rings around here.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or to be a part of the baddies. Yeah, which
I'm definitely trying to get in the baddie section.
Yeah.
For sure.
from each women's division, we got Impact, we got WWE and AEW. Which women's division would you want to be a part of the three?
I mean,
Close your door. Or buckle your
Who, me?
seatbelt.
yeah, you beeping back there. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Got you. I won't be on for long. I'm running to Walmart. Gotta pick up baby formula.
Oh no.
Yeah, you got the babies.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, any opportunity is a blessing. Honestly, okay, I'm not picky. If it comes
Yeah, but what women's division do you think would push you to your limits and really get you outside of your box?
Of
and-
course she wants
Yeah,
WWE.
That's no brainer. If we just going off of push to the limit.
So Triple H calls you today.
I'm packed up. I'm moving.
He says, "We got a spot for you. What women wrestler do you want to wrestle? You get to pick."
I would probably do a fatal 4-way. Me, Naomi, Sasha Banks, and Bianca Belair.
Yeah,
Oh,
Great
money.
choices.
That's money right there.
that is money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a all
All black
black women main event.
Period.
Yeah, that would be beautiful. That would be awesome.
And it's been
It
done
would be.
before, but they've never done like a multiple women's match. You know, Bianca and Sasha had a beautiful moment at WrestleMania, being the main event of WrestleMania. I still watch that match back to this day.
Yeah.
Just because you like.
Does being an African American female have any restraints as a wrestler? Do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Just from the absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you
just
think
for
you
the
get, like-
time we weren't seeing, like we had like
It's just
Jacqueline
in.
and
I just
Jazz,
gotta go.
Alicia Fox,
You went back.
Naomi came and like really just changed the game for me. Just because she's been in WWE so long, and even with her being in WWE so long, it's always been, you know, she's super athletic. Well, if she's super athletic, why did it take her so long to become SmackDown Women's Champion?
Yeah.
You know, like she was putting on fire matches consistently. and
Exactly.
she's super athletic.
And Athena too.
Yeah,
Yeah, Athena's.
yeah. WWE has really stepped up their game with having more diverse individuals in wrestling. I mean,
Yeah.
They are
when you
stepping
have-
up with the representation. I feel like a lot of companies are also stepping up within that representation, and they're trying at least. But you know, you gotta keep consistent. And right now, WWE's really consistent.
and that's great for wrestling in general, I think, because you have so many little boys and girls that don't really get to see that representation. And for wrestling to go out there and try to push these superstars to a next level, it really could bring in a whole more diverse audience. Not saying that the wrestling audience has never been diverse, but it feels like a lot of times you just see a bunch of rednecks and fucking white trash at wrestling events. Not to be an asshole or nothing, but that's just usually what you see. But to have diversity in the game is really good for the business, I think.
Yeah, I feel like, again, like, the audience is always appealed to who's showing up. But with the representation and with the recent, like, growth of everything within wrestling, the wrestling business, I see, black families at shows, indie shows, and, main shows. So it's definitely a beautiful experience and a beautiful thing to see, and I definitely want to be a part of that growth inside of wrestling for sure.
That's why I've always loved wrestling.
They actually have
a
Black Wrestler 100 list, so the PWI 500 list, but they actually do one right before the PWI 500 list comes out. It's just all black wrestlers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's in the same
awesome.
magazine?
So yeah, they released it. I don't know if they put it in the magazine, but they definitely released it on Twitter because it came out literally the day before the official PWI 500 drop.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm about to get up into this Walmart and get some formula. I think Johnny Lee is going to announce the race for Kentucky Wrestler of the Year tonight. At least that's what I said to him earlier.
He was.
He already did. Johnny Lee left.
Oh, he already did.
Fandito's here now.
Fandito's. Oh, I'm so sorry to bring up that shithead's name, Fandito. I apologize. It will never happen again.
It's fine, amigo.
Fandito is in the house, guys. I didn't know if Fandito snuck in on me. What'd you do with Johnny? I seen.
He beat his fucking ass.
Put him in the closet.
I seen you had that duct tape early.
Closet.
But I love the show, guys. Keep it up. Gang. I'm out. Gotta go up in the Walmart. Y'all be safe.
Thank you very much for calling.
Yeah. Be safe.
That's Leon Laxton. He's part of the.
Got fly name.
Yeah, he's
Yes, he does.
definitely the
He's my El Champiano.
executive producer of the show. He one of the creators. Helps.
James Dean said, if it wasn't for the fans, we couldn't do what we love. He's right.
Well, Fandito just shows up. I didn't even know you was in town.
Hey, I knew that the big flexor was going to be inside here. It's a bigger name than Kyle Mackert.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I ain't scared of Kyle Mackert.
Wow.
That's the biggest name right
That's
there.
big talk. That's big flex. Big
That's
talk.
right.
Yeah. I don't want Kyle to.
Hey, Kyle
Hey,
Mackert.
Kyle,
Hey, what's he gonna do to me?
Fandito said that. I didn't
Yeah, I
say
didn't
any of
say
that. Yeah.
but-
He ain't gonna do nothing to you because he's a gentleman.
That's
but
right.
He's definitely gonna come after Fandito.
Oh man.
Fandito ain't scared.
You not
Well, I didn't
scared?
think he was scared, Fandito, but Fandito's not scared of anybody.
Fandito loves all of the wrestlers.
He's wrestled all around the world. Fandito has.
Yes, I have. So let me ask you, Alexis, what's it like to work with all these great talents in Generation X Pro Wrestling?
It's like I said, I've been watching. I've been a part of and watching Gen X since the very beginning, since day one. So it's definitely inspiring to see, especially people that you train with, doing their thing. But it's my time now. It's the Big Flexer's time.
That's right.
October 1st, Bar Brawl 4, Ladies Night, Night 2.
That's right. That's the one that's going to steal the show.
I'm still in the show. I'm headlining. I'm main event. I'm the draw.
Plus, it's all inside the name.
Big flexer. I came to flex on Gen X.
That's
and
right.
Exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm the main event. I literally, who do you know that's 2 matches in to Gen X? And
If they
is
sleep
already
on
main
it.
event.
I know, right? That's so
That's only-
impressive.
That's the only
Exactly.
something that Big Flexer can do.
That's so
That's
impressive.
right.
There's only one Big Flexer in
They
Generation X.
they wanted to get you in the main event because they like put her in the main event now
Love you,
because
James Dean.
She might not be here.
They
She-
know I'm here for that check. I'm a Big Flexer. I'm a star. Like,
yeah, like she might not
I'm
be here
doing
next
anything
bar
less than
brawl.
the
Right.
Main event. I'm not doing anything less. I am the star of the show. I am the Big Flexer.
Yeah.
There's nobody out there that's flashier than me. There's nobody out there that can flex harder than me.
That's a really good credit to them to get you into that main event so fast because like you might not be around for Bar Brawl 4-5. You might be in WWE by then.
That's right. Or you could be in
I'ma
NXT.
always make time for Generation Next.
Okay.
Like I said on day one when I cut my first promo, I said that it's about the next generation. I've said it constantly today. It's about the next generation. Like, I'm here to prove that Generation Next is for the young stars.
Amigo James Dean said, "Good luck October 1st." He has a
So-
show that night.
Okay.
So out of all the guys that wrestle for Generation Next Pro Wrestling, if you was in a intergender tag team match, who would you want to be your tag team partner? You can pick anybody from
I would probably pick Gaston.
Gaston.
He's the champion.
Great
He's the
choice.
But I
champion.
know
Yeah.
what the champ on my team. You know?
Yeah, and
He's got the gold and he's got the book of rules.
he's got
That's
that
right.
book.
The Book of Wrestling.
I peeked and he gave me a little
You
bitty
look.
peek.
You've got to look.
He let me look, like he
You
just
know,
peeked in just a little bit.
Like Gaston said, only the unworthy
I was
can't see.
I was suplexing the kids all night long.
Uh-oh.
He sure was. It instilled him with the knowledge.
Obviously, the book got something in it because he
Yeah.
got that title.
He says
right.
he said if you look into the book and you don't see anything, then you're not worthy. So
That's
he
right.
opened the book and I got to see, and it just like
Maybe he could let the big flexor take a peek.
yeah.
He should.
Maybe I can see something.
Oh, you're probably. I mean, you're
You would see
You
something
should
because
be.
you got the
you're
swag.
definitely worthy.
You are worthy of the Book of Wrestling.
I know Gaston really good. He's a really good friend of mine. So we might get
ask him.
yeah. Well,
He
you're
should
on the
definitely.
card. You're gonna be down there the same kind of.
Well, he's on night 1. I'm
Yeah.
on night 2.
Well, he'll be around. He's the champ. I'm sure he'll be there to
Maybe
watch.
I don't know. It's ladies' night. October 1st is all about the women.
Yeah, he's
So, I don't know.
He's
He might
lurking.
have an ego.
he's the kind of guy that's in the back lurking.
Yeah. I mean, he stays ready, obviously.
James Dean.
James Dean's calling in.
Uh-oh. Let's see what he got to say.
Anthony Presley is watching. Thank you for tuning in, Anthony Presley.
Thanks for. Let's see what this guy James Dean has to say. James Dean, you're on the podcast with Alexis Littlefoot.
Hey, yo.
What's up?
What's up, brothers?
What's up? What's up?
Hello.
How's TSW's treating you down there?
Man, we had shows last 2 weekends and we knocked them dead.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I heard y'all had some great. I've seen some footage, and y'all had some great matches down there. I hate that I missed it, but we had Enzo in the studio, and I had to take that interview. So
That's true.
Which, I seen that. I was watching that.
did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you
That
very
really
much.
was.
We do try
Yeah.
here a little bit.
Hey, you do an awesome job with the podcast. I can't wait till you have another Brotherhood member on there.
That's right.
Yeah.
But, hey, just like I said, me and Alexis can take on PG and Lady Inferno and take the title belt from them.
Oh yeah. You say take on Fiji and Lady Inferno.
Huh.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lady Inferno she is tough.
Yeah,
She's tough.
She is so tough.
They
She
say-
fights men.
Yeah, she's an OG.
And she
I'm
got
up
the
for
toughest
any
spirit.
challenge.
Yeah. Yes.
But you know what? Like I tell every little kid, I said, if you follow your dreams, you can do them.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You know, just like me. When I was a kid, I grew up watching, WWF back in the day. I'm like, I'm gonna become a wrestler. And my wife, the one I'm married to now, she said, honey, if you want to do it, do it. So she gave me the money, and I've been doing it for almost 7 years now.
Heck
Hell yeah.
Go.
And I'm not stopping until my body says it's time to give it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well,
But it don't matter what promotion you work for. We're all family, and we all do it for the fans.
Absolutely.
yeah. Exactly.
Because I don't do this, I don't do this drama bullshit. And what promotion you work for, we're all in it together.
All in
We all-
together. It's just like we do
It's
it
all-
in New South Wrestling. We work together with all the promotions around close, and we try to bring the best wrestlers to the events, and we try to put on the best show we can. So New South Wrestling, Generation
once-
Next does the same thing down there in Cynthiana, and
Larry D.
Larry D is so awesome. Max Sled's
Yeah,
so awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, Larry G. He's a cool person. I love Larry G.
Yeah.
To death.
Well, thanks, James, for calling. We'll catch you next time, buddy.
All right, good luck, guys.
Thanks, man.
Good luck,
See ya.
man. Andy Pressey would likes to say, looks like a superstar in the studio.
Period.
She is shining bright like a diamond. Your studio just got raised up in class level 100.
Yeah, have you met
That's
Anthony
right.
Presley yet?
I've not met him.
He's
I've
a
known
class act
him. He
guy.
needs to get the big flexer in New South.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You hear
well.
that, Anthony Presley?
Uh-oh,
Looks like
Anthony.
you got another women's wrestler that wants to come on down there and try it out.
Well, I know the guy really close, so we can probably get you in.
You try.
Well, I'll bend his ear. I can't tell him what to do because he's the boss, but
That's right.
but I'll bend his ear a little bit.
Listen, my name rings bells in Lexington. If you're gonna do something in Lexington, trust me.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have you
No
on.
one better.
I'm gonna be doing a pre-show for New South Wrestling. Maybe we'll bring you in on the pre-show. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Let me know when
Let the
I'm
people
not booked
see.
and busy, I'll definitely be there.
Let
Yeah.
the people see because
We'll see if you're
amigos.
booked or something, and we're gonna start doing. So New South Wrestling does pay-per-views, and we do the pay-per-view. I say we, but
This
it's
just
actually
in.
it's New South Wrestling. It's Anthony Presley is the president and the CEO and the owner, and since he's a new sponsor of us, he's like a boss around here too.
That's
so,
right.
Um,
And guess what? He just says he's been watching you. He'll book you.
he's gonna book you.
That's right.
Yes,
Exactly. Oh
There we
wow.
go.
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. This
Hey,
is just in. New South wants
that's
to
awesome.
book
Alexis Littlefoot,
Alexis Littlefoot.
the big flexer
Big flexer.
from Flexington.
Big things is happening.
Absolutely.
So New South is we do the pay-per-views, and they put us in on the intermission last time. And this next pay-per-view, I think we're having. I think we're gonna be doing a pre-show. So everybody can tune into the pre-show. We're gonna talk about the match. We'll talk about the cards. We'll talk about the wrestlers, and then they'll go into the show, and then probably do the intermission again, and then so all that too. So yeah,
Trust me, you'll love it whenever you're wrestling for him because
it's on the level like of
thanks for tuning in, Andrew Du Browning.
OVW and those
But even better.
yeah we're better. Yeah, they're better than OVW. But
Yes. Hey, we love you, OVW.
we
but
love
I gotta
OVW.
say,
We love Al. We love all those
I
guys.
love New South Wrestling.
Period.
Yeah. Well, we love OVW too. We love all those guys. We're just fronting guys over there.
But look, I gotta say, I love my amigos at New South because they put together one hell of a product,
yeah.
and that's the place that I like to go to every time.
Yeah.
In
I
fact,
think
was there.
Bandito eventually you'll come back and do a match at New South, won't you?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
And Andrew Du Brown said no sound.
No sound.
Hold up, let me see.
No sound.
There's sound.
Still ticking going on, ain't there?
Yeah, but
I hear the ticking.
I
and
don't know how to get rid of the damn ticking.
That ticking been going on this whole
I'm
time.
telling you the anonymous guy that sent it.
He's a
They've been
technical.
hacking us, man. They've been hacking us with the ticking stuff.
He's letting you know.
Show your ass. It's over.
He's letting you know he's coming.
He's counting down every day.
That's right.
I've got to fix the damn ticking.
But yeah, I'm really proud of wrestling in Kentucky. I'm really proud.
I am too because for too long we haven't had.
Well, there's a lot of wrestling history here that I don't think people outside of the state actually realize. Yeah,
I don't think so either.
OVW just because it was a farm territory for so many guys and girls that we come to know and love. But we bring in the conversation back to Kentucky as far as wrestling, and there's a lot of promotions that are having a hand in that. So I'm really.
Is the ticking still going on?
I think so.
Yeah, I can hear it. Andy Presley said Fandil and Andy did help set up the ring last show.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah,
did.
you gotta pay your dues. For sure. Setting up the ring's hard work. I'm telling you. That's probably like.
It is. People don't understand how much that goes into it because you gotta think you're also gotta get the right frame. You gotta get the right wood for it. gotta get the right stuff
It's not
because
even about that. It's like the mechanics of like,
Exactly.
setting it up. Like,
Especially-
it has to be square. You have to measure
Yes.
to make sure.
and also the ropes or whenever you're trying to put the ropes on, sometimes it gets hard to just
you
to
gotta,
yeah.
yeah. I put up a ring many of times. Yeah.
Oh, Andrew said, "Do you want to join his live feed sometime?"
Yeah.
That's Dude Browning. Hey, Dude, you should hit her up. She said, "Yeah, she'll join your live feed sometime." Oh, and he pretty said we have a very big setup though. He's right.
Yeah.
They do have a bear. Did you hear the TikToking still?
don't
No,
think so.
I don't hear.
Okay,
it.
cool. I fixed it. Shh. Those guys, those hackers, man, they hacked into my face.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the same people that hacked into my Facebook.
Yeah,
You think?
yeah. The tickets out. That they're saying we're coming.
Yeah.
They're coming. They're coming to the studio 28th.
Finally
They said.
fixed that. Shh.
But yeah,
I'm glad Adrian's going to be here to protect me.
yeah. I hope because they're saying they're coming and
I might have to bring Zodiac in for that day. You
so
know,
Zodiac.
if
will
they're
have
coming on the
to-
28th, I may have to bring Zodiac just to stand in the corner to
Yeah, because Zodiac's a big man.
protect me. You know, because I'm a big star around here, so
And,
I gotta be protected.
What Andy Press is saying is correct. They do have a very big setup,
Yeah.
and there's a lot that goes into it too.
I've seen a couple of their shows. So I'm familiar. Don't worry. I do my research, so I wouldn't ask
Nice.
to be on nobody's show. I wouldn't say book me if I knew it was less than quality. The big flexer don't do anything that's less
Yeah,
than
they're very good. Anthony's a professional. He really is.
Andy Press said it's a countdown to Y2J again.
Oh, Lord.
Probably. I don't.
That's what it
Countdown to
reminded me of,
something.
too, yeah.
It might be Y2J coming to
I hope
teach us a lesson.
I hope he comes to the podcast.
MVP had like a clock ticking in his like original theme song too.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think what's the name does too.
Break the walls down.
Doesn't Karrion Cross? He has a
Yep.
Yeah,
ticket
he
too.
has
Maybe it's
yeah,
Karrion Cross coming. I don't know.
Karen Cross would be bringing his hourglass and saying TikTok, and then just for a while be telling us, you won't know when it's coming, but it's
I
coming.
thought I kept hearing the TikTok, but I can't hear it.
I did
through,
too.
Like, I couldn't hear it through the. It didn't come through the. It's weird because they didn't. It didn't come through the headphones.
I could
I
hear
think you
it,
hear
but
it.
Why didn't you tell me, Vandito?
because I was waiting to see how long you go before you noticed.
Oh wow. Okay.
I mean,
Maybe it's you. Is it you?
no, it
You're
might
already
be.
here now. You don't ever tell me when you're coming. You
I
just
mean-
show up.
Show up.
Hey,
You are a big. He is a big
When you're a
sponsor of the
star.
podcast. So
you don't show up when they want you to show up. You show up on your time,
we
Yeah.
do take his.
like Big Flexer did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking your jet down to Florida in October. So.
You can borrow it.
Okay. Thank you.
I told you,
Ooh, there you go.
anytime.
Yes. So.
Oh, and he probably says he still hears TikToking.
Still
No,
hear
the-
Lord.
You
You
still
gonna
hear
keep
it?
hearing
Oh, and he probably says
he Yeah, still it's hears still going.
It's
Yeah.
still going on.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's still going. Hey, hackers, will you stop? The ticking has gone on long enough. We get it. You're coming soon,
Yeah.
amigos. You can be up Andy on your own time, okay? Sorry, Andy. You know I love you.
I don't know where this TikTok is coming from.
And you said he hears it too. I swear that this TikToking is from that
They're
video.
taking over your show. That's what they're saying. That's what
Yeah, they're basically letting you know the reason why we put the TikToking inside the video is that they're taking over. I think what you have to do is
Did you say we?
what?
You didn't say the reason we put it in the.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
said they're
I'm watching
saying,
you, Fandito. I am watching you, Fandito.
Hey, if I were to put the TikToking sound inside there, I'd tell you I'd put it inside there.
Oh yeah, you're that.
Benito
guy.
said he's not scared of nothing.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what
that.
he
That's
said.
right.
You are that guy.
And now Andrew's saying it's the boogeyman, and he's
Oh,
coming to
yeah,
get
he
you.
did have- he did have
Hey, I mean,
a TikTok and clock.
he does say tick tock, tick tock.
And he would both
I'm the
put clock
boogeyman,
over his
and I'm
head.
coming to get you.
Yeah.
And those were live worms that he was eating
Yeah,
too.
those are freaky. That was like part of my childhood that I was like scared.
Hey,
There's only a few wrestlers that I was like scared of in real life. He was one of them.
one of my very first experiences would be the Undertaker back when he was the original Dead Man.
Yeah.
Between
Undertaker wasn't really scary to me.
true,
He was just like eerie.
yeah, eerie because
and mysterious.
but-
I mean, I guess I'm like into like stuff like that.
My
but,
favorite era of the Undertaker would be the Ministry of Darkness version.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's the one that was pure satanic.
Yeah, that was a good one. That one, I still like Look Badass Taker too. He come down on that motorcycle.
Yeah.
Ah.
That was my favorite one.
American
Andy
Badass.
Presley showing shade. He said it hasn't worked right since Enzo cut his freestyle
Oh, God.
in the seat she's in.
Oh man, I don't have no freestyle. I don't rap.
You might be right, Anthony Presley. It hasn't worked since he cut that freestyle.
Yeah.
That TikTok's been going on since then.
Man.
Hey, if Andy Presley says that happened, it's correct.
I don't know where. Is it still going on?
Probably.
Says that happened, it's correct. Nope.
Doesn't
It's
look
gone.
like it's on.
It's gone. I fixed it good.
Thank God the hackers can't TikTok no more.
They might keep egging them on. They might keep trying.
I know. They might
Oh,
take over
man.
the whole show at some point.
Hey, if I'm inside studio, they ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Well,
My
they,
bad.
I mean, they
Excuse
don't
my
have to
language.
be inside the studio to take over the show. They can be on
Then
a
again,
remote computer
True.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
true. But they did say they're coming soon, so that leads me to believe they're coming to the studio.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Coming soon might mean
Well, I'm gonna
eventually.
have to have Zodiac in here. I
Thank you,
guess.
Anthony Presley. Hey, you know Zodiac would heart punch him.
Yeah.
He'd grab them with his big beefy hand, take their arm over their head like
Maybe
that, and
Maybe I'll spring to have Cal Maggard come in again. He probably wouldn't.
Anthony Presley said, "You just got rid of the TikTok sponsor." That's true, Anthony. That's true.
I hope they send me some money for that.
I mean, who paid the TikTok sponsor?
I don't think it was a paid. It was a paid spot, wasn't it? They sent me a bunch of money for that spot.
Yeah, I mean, if they're anonymous, they must be sending you a lot of money and telling you, "Hey,
They blew
play
up
it for me."
They blew up my Cash App earlier today, so
That's true.
yeah, I had to play their.
They wish they had as much money as we do.
But then I didn't want them to take over the sound of the video.
Maybe they felt the need because they realized that the Big Flexer was going to be in studio tonight.
Ooh, they was trying to take over while the Big Flexer was here. Nah.
They just
Trust
wanted
me
to
on that.
capitalize.
The
for
Big
you.
Flexer is everything because night 2,
Y'all don't want to start no trouble with the Big Flexer.
No, you don't. You really
No.
don't.
she's Flexington's very best.
Yeah. October 1st.
That's
I'm telling
right.
Y'all don't know. Y'all
So we are headed up on the 2-hour mark. If you want to like plug all your stuff, and
Yeah,
we'll get out.
Anthony Presley said Johnny stole money from Fandio and sent it to you. Oh, if Johnny did, I'm gonna beat his head in.
So you want to
Don't let nobody steal
let's
your
let you
money.
go last, Johnny. Fandito. What do you got to plug?
What do I got to plug? Well, there is my tequila, especial tequila. Going by that right now. It's on sale. Also, go to my YouTube. It's called Fandito. It's easy for all you ignorant, dumb guys that don't know how to spell Fanditto. And give it a subscription and a like. And also, check out the Big Flexer, October 1st, Bar Brawl Night 2. Now she can plug.
Let me go real quick, and then I'm gonna let you be last. Okay. So I want to shout out New South Wrestling, our sponsors, New South Wrestling, Tossed in the Sauce wings. Those guys
I was just
are
there the other day.
delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Sir.
Those guys are awesome over there. They hook us up with wings every time they get a chance.
Definitely.
And we love those guys over there on Richmond Road. Check them out. Tell them the Nice Guy Andy podcast sent you. And I don't know what that means,
Tell 'em
but just
that
tell them we
New South
sent you over there.
too.
And check out Alexis Littlefoot's Instagram. What is your Instagram?
Young Littlefoot, YUNG.
Young Littlefoot. So and then we check out Bobby Blade's YouTube channel.
That's right.
It's Lone Wolf Bobby Blade. He's got all the
He's
old
got some classics on there, like Mountain
Classic.
Wrestling Association.
classic stuff from around Lexington and around Georgetown. Georgetown used to be the capital of wrestling back in the day. So
I agree, Anthony Presley. They are fire.
yeah. And then check out Royal Lex for all your internet gaming needs. message them on Facebook and tell them the Nice Guy Andy podcast sent you, and they will give you $5 in free play. And later on the night, after they close, Royal X closes at 12. Royal X opens at 10 p.m. and they stay open to 4 a.m. for all your internet gaming needs. So check those guys out. Tell them the Nice Guy Andy podcast sent you. And am I leaving somebody out?
Collar and elbow.
Collar and elbow.
You can use either Andy10 promo code or
Littlefoot 10 promo code as well.
There you go. I think
That's
everybody's
right.
got a promo code. I think
Absolutely.
they made me feel special. But
hey,
not so special.
It's okay. You can always have a special discount with my promo code Bandito's Tequila.
Guys, check out, if you're watching on Facebook, check out the YouTube channel, the Nice Guy Andy Podcast YouTube channel. We need all the subscriptions we can get. We do take stars for tips. If you guys can send us some stars, it helps for the podcast.
And also, you can check out all New South Wrestling on all social media and TikTok right now.
Yeah, check out all the social medias for New South Wrestling, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Those guys are trying to get monetized over there. They got a great product. They
Yes, they
always are trying to entertain. They will bring the best wrestlers in for signings. And check out Anthony Presley, New South Wrestling. He has a bunch of autographs from guys and ladies that have been here to sign autographs. You can get any of those autographs. Message us or message New South Wrestling, and we'll get you the autograph that you want.
And amigos, check out Generation X Pro Wrestling's YouTube.
And check out Generation X Pro Wrestling's YouTube. Check out me, Max, and Mike. Check out their podcast, and
check out New South's podcast as well.
Yeah, and check out everything Nice Guy Andy podcast, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Tumblr, everything.
That's right, because
So-
we're everywhere.
Tumblr.
And now Miss Littlefoot is going to, the Big Flexer is going
Yes.
to, you got the mic. It's all yours now.
The Big Flexer, you can catch me October 1st, Barbara 4, Night 2. It's the second place, but it ain't. It's the first place.
No,
show.
it's the main event.
It's the main event.
Yeah, because the guys, they
You know,
They
little
set up the
pre-show,
stuff. Yeah,
pre-show
pre-show.
for the
That's
guys,
right.
And the main show, the Big Flexer show,
Exactly.
Night 2, October 1st.
That's
in
right.
Kentucky.
She's main
Which is bar
eventing.
events.
That's
Main
right,
event.
amigos.
Eventing, as I should be.
Y'all want to see somebody that just is a star? Like, she comes out there, she is beautiful, she's respectful, she's a star. Like, she's fashionable. She flexes it when she's out there.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I got a special surprise trick up my sleeve. I got a special partner of my choice, mystery partner of my choosing. And I'm facing Paige Jones and a partner of her choosing. It's a all women's tag match, main event, and after party to follow. That's the best thing about
After
bar
party.
brawls. Is
That's
the
right.
Party after, after the show. You get good entertainment, good drinks, and then you get to turn up with the best of the best. the
Damn
main event,
straight.
The Big Flexer. So, catch that, AlexisLittlefoot.com/shop. Any merchandise, 50% off sale for fall, going on right now for a limited time. And yeah, just catch me. I'm in the streets. I'm taking over. I really am. I'm gonna be all over the place, wrestling very soon, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn straight.
And she is definitely a friend of the podcast now, and has been a friend of the podcast. So, guys, just let us know, and we'll be giving you and bringing you the latest news on the Big Flexer. So,
That's right.
and we're gonna get off here, guys. Thanks everybody for watching. I want to thank the fans for watching this show, because if without the fans, we
couldn't do what we do.
couldn't do what we do. Y'all need to be a bigger part of this. Please message us when we're on.
Let me tell you something, guys.
Please go to the Facebook pages, Andrew Watkins on Facebook, and the Nice Guy Andy podcast on Facebook. Please follow both of us. Follow Fandito group page, the Nice Guy Nation group page, the Rinky Dink Bullshit podcast group.
That's right.
and follow Leon Lexington on Facebook.
That's
Let's just mess with Leon.
Leon Watkins.
Yeah, he tries to say low key, but let's blow up his Facebook.
That's right. Let's blow him up. And like I always say,
check out Andrew Browning's lives. He goes live with just about any wrestler around here. I don't know how he does it, but I'll just be on there watching, and he'll just have a random, like not really a random, but like somebody that you would not know that he even knew that he has on his live, and it's just like it's gold, man.
It's like
Check
magic.
it out. Check it out. It's gold.
And like I always say, if you're not having fun,
you're not getting none.
Damn Skippy.
All right, guys. Stay nice.
Yeah.